Guilty Gear Strive.
Bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new one.
Guilty Gear Strive. Versus. Who dares to enter the mayhem? Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Test, test, test.
Mic check. Mic check. Ha ha ha.
Microphone check. Microphone check. What is up, PNW? We are back at FGC with Fighting Baker and Heckle.
I'm back.
Commentating Guilty Gear Strive.
Couldn't keep me away from the commentary slot.
It's true. We got Leon here producing the stream. We love us some Leon. Can't see him, but can't see them, but they waved. Anyway, we are waiting here for a first match. We're not sure who it's going to be. Let's see. Looks like it's going to be something innocuous. And I can't see who the other player is. Is that, I don't know who that is, actually. Looks like it is Kim.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got Kim versus Kim. I know something innocuous, his last name is Kim, so they'll be very confusing. A real who's on first situation here.
Yeah, I played against Kim earlier in Tekken, and it'll be interesting to see who she plays here in Strive.
Look at that picture of Terry. I never get tired of him.
The infamous Terry Bogart.
Yes, my cat, Terry Bogard. That is part of the fun of having my setups here, is that I get to see lots of pictures of my cat. But all right, we've got Owen here, something innocuous, rather, on the Giovanna.
I thought you were calling Asuka Owen. I was like, I don't think that's the character's name.
Yeah, you didn't know Asuka Arcroyd's also known as Owen. And Kim here on the Asuka. Going to be playing some trading card games here, along with the Brazilian dog lover on the left.
The footsie's champion, Giovanna.
Yes. No, that 2K haunts me in my nightmares. It is awful.
Gonna take your word for it.
No, I mean, I feel like 90% of something innocuous as round starts are step back, wait for seeing any animation, and dash up 2K, which I am willing to bet we are going to see that in one of the first 3 rounds here today.
At least one of them.
Yes. But let's see here. Some non-standard color fans here. We've got Kim on the DLC, taking advantage of the pink and the white. Actually, I guess that was a free color, if I'm not mistaken.
With the beautiful star inlay on the jacket. I love when when they're able to utilize those cosmic color patterns.
The Evo Japan result here for something innocuous. You love to see it. Something innocuous taking a 2-week sojourn to Japan. We'll see how strong they came back after fighting such slackers such as Fighting Baker. But here we go into round 1. Oh, button check. Button check? No button check. But running up with the slash right now. We're at full screen, which is where Asuka wants to leave. But Giovanna trying to close some space here and not really being able to do so. All right, hitting with the 2D. Now
Doing
it's
a great
party
job
time.
keeping Innocuous out with the projectiles. But, oh, Innocuous is in.
And just like that, we've got a wall splat here from Giovanna. And Asuka's out of mana, lowest defense in the game right here. What's the play going to be? Guru Dog and dash back, and we get the throw into RC, and this will end it. Yeah, Asuka here really wants to maintain full screen, really wants to get going with the cubes. Innocuous not letting her do that, rather, excuse me. Shimmy successful, just that movement from Giovanna, really hard to deal with.
Yeah, that pressure is ridiculous. Gets the wall break.
And the hard knockdown.
And the hard knockdown.
And
throw into
block
red.
that burst.
RC.
Oh, not dead. We dropped it, but I don't think this is going to be too hard for Innocuous to pick up here. So what do you think? What do you think Asuka needs to do here to actually get things going in the second game?
You know, I have not played this game since
enough.
Asuka came out.
Well,
I was a Bridget main back in the day, but all I know about this character is they want to pull cards, they want to build their deck, and they want to like get the right cards to start rolling on offense. But clearly, Innocuous is not letting them do that. Doing a great job of keeping up the pressure. Goes into super for the wall break.
Yeah, and one thing Innocuous is really good at here is maintaining those hard knockdowns with wall splat, never giving his opponent a chance to really recover. But we are going to get a soft knockdown here because that didn't quite kill. Asuka's out of mana. I don't really know what they're going to do other than just burst, waste it, and die. And that was a really bad time to burst too. I don't know what Kim was really doing there with the resource usage, but we've all done a hero burst every now and then.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let it rock. You know.
Yeah, I get it. You didn't pay $60 to block.
Exactly.
You know, sometimes you just gotta do the one thing you can do, even if it's a bad idea. And
I mean, if there's one thing I'm known for in Tekken, it's the occasional panic rage art. So I feel like the occasional panic burst, same thing. You know.
No, for sure. And Innocuous taking that second game pretty quickly. We'll see if Kim can do anything here to recover and maybe adjust. It's tough against Giovanna, especially Innocuous' Giovanna. And we might see a character swap. Innocuous is pretty overbearing. Like, he knows pretty well when to lay off, when to dash in, and you really have to be precise to stop that Giovanna.
Yeah, Kim switching over to the baddest guy, Soul Bad Guy. See if we can get some cold shoulders
I think
here.
I think that's a better play here because Asuka, again, wants to be full screen. Giovanna probably better at closing that gap than any other character in the game, bar Nago with Pukio. But Gio doesn't have to spend resources to do it. And yeah, just exactly what I said. Walk back, dash in. Decided to use 5K, but still same result, and we've got a wall break here. We've got the Wild Assault into hard knockdown. What's it going to be? Safe jump. Doesn't care about that DP. And she's plus. And here we wall break again.
Oof. Absolutely dominant showing from Innocuous in this match here.
Yep, we're into duel 2. Walk back, dash up 5K once again, but we don't have wall break quite yet. Innocuous is going in with those low risk, low reward normals. Now we've got the wall break, we've got the Wild Assault, we've got the hard knockdown. What's it gonna be?
It's an air dash.
It's done.
And
oh, not quite. Magic Pixel. Woo.
There's that cold shoulder, but
no. And that's going to be it. Innocuous takes it 3-0. We are past our first match in FGC 11 Strive. What do you think of Season 3 with Wild Assault?
It seems extremely impressive, especially I hear that the big bodies have the white Wild Assault, where they have invuln during that. So, yeah, definitely that Strive was already an explosive game before Wild Assault, and now it just seems like they're doubling down on making it just as fast and explosive as possible.
Yeah, I mean, every fighting game designer saw Drive Rush or Street Fighter 6 and said, I want that in my game.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like maybe a bit of an overcorrection from fighting game devs, just in terms of wanting to make their games more offensive. But I'm sure there are plenty of people that enjoy the Wild Assault. As a Street Fighter player, it feels good to hit people with the drive rush. So I understand. It activates the neurons.
Yeah, for sure. I do think. Well, I don't know. I don't want to get too critical of the game. I still do enjoy Strive quite a bit. I enjoy entering bracket when I can. We love having it here at FGC. Please come out. Please come play Strive. We've got a really good vibe here. So we do this every month. If you're listening, if you're in the PNW or near Seattle, really in any way, we would love to see you here.
Yeah, we've had people from all around the region here. I've talked to people from Puyallup, talked to people from Kent. We have a whole carpool down from Bellingham today. So, yeah, great showing from all around the
we
PNW.
Some Portlanders.
Some Portlanders, even. You love to see it.
Yes, you do.
So, yeah, live here from GameWorks in Seattle. It is FGC number 11. And
the anniversary, even though it's 11. We took a month off. But, yeah, our first one was in May last year, so
congratulations.
Thank you. Been successful. We've grown from one game to now running 3 in a day. It is, I'm not going to lie, it's a little stressful on myself, Leon, and Boat, but so far we've made it work. And, it's been exciting to see the tournament grow. It's been exciting to see, honestly, the community embrace it. Like, we get a good turnout of over 50 people every month, and I think each game's community really appreciates it. I'm really excited for this lineup in particular because every community seems to really love their game. We've got 12 people hanging out, still playing uni casuals, even though their bracket's over, on one setup, which I feel slightly bad about. But hey, you bring setups, we'll find a spot for you.
Yeah, I know. I brought a Tekken specific setup, and so I'm sure there's probably some Tekken gamers around here too.
We even have some Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax right next to us, so. We've got a lot of fighting gamers here, happy to play some games. It's a really good spot for people who love some FGC games.
I was about to ask what game that was, but then I saw the hoop girl, the basketball player, and
yes.
I immediately just had flashbacks to Will It Kill. So I think everybody is familiar with that game at this point if you're familiar with Sajam's Will It Krill event.
Alrighty then, chat room. No.
Hello and welcome to FGC. Just going to start all of the fighting game content creator mimics here on commentary. What's up, fellas? If you're a JM
I do
watcher.
love JM Cross. No, he's a White Sox fan. I got to support the other Chicago folks. For sure. I know I also enjoy him just showing love to older games. But all right, we've got another set of folks here. We've got Zeron and Voidable. I do believe that the sides are switched here because I think Voidable is the Gold Lewis. And Zeron is over on, who was the other character? I know they're not playing Biken anymore. Abba.
Abba.
Right. The newbie.
This is exciting. I haven't seen much Abba gameplay, and
Both of these? Sorry?
I was just gonna say a lot of accolades over there for Zeron, it seems.
Yeah, both of these are quite strong competitors, but I think Zeron is a little bit tired of Biken. We were talking about the Biken matchup chart earlier. I think it's a little bit of Biken propaganda. The character's not very strong, but Zeron certainly has bought into it and has decided to try something new.
Yeah, I mean, one thing is I know about strategies. You don't listen to Biken players if they're complaining. All love to the Biken players, but I'm not going to listen to the downplay.
To be fair, that's true for most characters. But anyway, we have a very strong Gold Lewis here, and you just see what happens. As soon as a Gold Lewis makes you block one Behemoth Typhoon, life's kind of miserable for you. We'll see if Zeron can use that command dash to close some space in here at all. But right now we're at mid-screen. Neither one of them has meter. Unfortunately, Abba with the big swing and getting knocked down. That's going to be rough. Oh, but Abba mashes out, really building up that jealousy meter. Now we are swinging. She is jealous. Life's bad. Oh, but Gold Lewis says, I'm doing my neutral skip. And Zeron absorbs all of that, builds up the jealous meter more, but we are mash and throw. We are corner swapping. Life's pretty bad for the Abba. And we're blocking Behemoth Typhoons over and over. White Wild Assaults. Oof. I don't know how Zeron wins this one, if I'm going to be honest.
When in doubt, just FD it out, you know.
Yeah.
try and get gain as much space as you can from this Gold Lewis, but just absolutely relentless with those Behemoth Typhoons.
If you have like an ounce of health and Gold Lewis has over half health, I just don't know what you do if you're in the corner.
Yeah, especially Abba seems very dependent on building that jealousy meter and activating that install. So I can imagine just being stuck in the corner, not being able to build the jealousy meter does not make your game plan any easier to run.
No, certainly not. No, but Zoran's using that jealousy meter well, making some good adjustments here, but now they're blocking. And we just see that Behemoth Typhoon hit.
Yeah,
we're in
beautiful
the corner.
confirm from that from Voidable there.
Yep, we're in the corner. We got positive bonus. Oh no, the big swing and the whiff. That is bad news. And Voidable takes the round. All right, we'll see what Zoran can do to adjust to that. Also, Abba's a new character. Zoran's probably still feeling her out a little bit. We might see that Abba get stronger, just because that experience is going to come into play as you see more and more matchups with that character. Not quite. The magic pixel's still
Look
there.
at all that damage.
All right, Voidable taking that second point.
Perfect. Closing out the round with the grab.
And Zoran is going back to Old Faithful, I think. I think we're going to see a Viking.
Little Bikin? Okay. Yeah.
Color 7, gotta have the color. There's one thing I know about fighting games, it's that you gotta have your color.
Yeah. It gives you a little boost, you know. As somebody who gets to play on their Tekken 8 setup with my King customization,
Absolutely.
I know how important it is
Are you a
that
big
you have your
believer
drip.
Are you a big believer in the music theme buff? I am.
Not as much as I am with the color buff. I think the drip is more important. But I also don't play with headphones, so I sort of thrive off of the ambience that's going on. Ooh, baits the burst, and then Gold Lewis sends Zoran back into the corner. Oh my god.
100%. Gold Lewis does the damage, for sure.
Yeah.
But we're seeing a little bit of adjustment here from Zoran. This is not over yet. Zoran, really accomplished Viking player. Got a lot of different routes to go with, a lot of different ways to deal pressure. And once you get hit with that Escabari, life's not good for you. We're going to see the hard knockdown. And I don't think Viking really needs to deal with the safe jump here because Gold Lewis isn't even going to have the meter. So what are you going to have here? Oh, well, we want the safe jump set up anyway. Hitting with the Rogue Jump S, still not getting a lot there. Viking's blocking, but I don't really see that. I don't think that Gold Lewis is going to really be able to pull this out, not with risky moves like that.
Yeah, the air dash into S slash. Nice way to jump over the machine gun.
Yep. Still set point for Voidable here, but Viking, or rather, I guess Zoran, I should give credit to the players, doing a good job of threading the needle. Good job of getting in there, but we see the H-Kabari follow-up drop. We're still plus with the S-Kabari block. Voidable seems to be pretty skilled at dealing with the tether, though.
Gets the side swap off of the Behemoth Typhoon from the tether.
And Gold Lewis with the RRC. I think we're going to see a wall break here, most likely.
Oh!
Dropping the combo. I think that could have killed. Oh, no. Good job baiting out the defense there. Deflect shield, rather. Zoran wants out of that corner. Not getting punished for the side swap. Really not getting too much out of it, though. But, oh, no. Misses the follow-up. Shimmies well. Gonna get the wall break. Oh, not quite. Chooses to keep the Oki there. And might finish this off. Is that going to kill? Not quite. Hard knockdown. What's it going to be? PRC Super.
Oh my gosh.
Super PRC, rather. And Voidable takes this 3-0. Good effort from Zoran. Almost managed to bring that back and get a point, but not quite. What do you think the difference there was for Voidable?
For Voidable?
Yeah. They won 3-0.
I don't know. Just incredible pressure from Voidable. Just yeah, Gold Lewis just relentless. I don't think that Zoran was able to make enough space to get in and then form pressure. I think if Zoran probably started with Biken, probably we might have seen maybe not a 3-0.
That That is the
maybe-
curse of the character crisis, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm lucky. I am not a victim of character crisis. If there's one thing about me, I stay on a character maybe for too long. But
I do think that's the worst feeling when you're like, I have hit a plateau with this character, I'm gonna switch. Then you decide to switch back on the after you've lost a couple games, and then you lose that. Not to rub the salt in the wound if you're watching this on replays or on, but not a good feeling. I have been there. It does not feel good.
yeah. Also, we're early on in the bracket. I don't know how often these players play against each other, so could just be Zoran's not as familiar with the Gold Lewis matchup. Who knows?
What? Okay. Looks like we're still waiting on a match. I think one of the competitors is taking a break, but it looks like it's going to be Ankle Gator and Negative Ellie, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, Negative Ellie is walking away, so we have to vamp a little bit. Let's see.
Well, yeah, Ankle Gator, Seattle's resident celebrity for custom controllers.
Well, I was going to say, okay, let's look at the bracket. Yeah, we got Ankle and Negative Ellie. Some pretty exciting matchups coming up here. Is it Tizzy or Taizai? I heard them say Taizai. Yeah, I heard them say Taizai,
okay.
even though everyone else says Tizzy seemingly. I will get that correct. Taizai, good to see them coming out here. I know they do a good job running Evergreen Rising and Backstreet Brawl.
Oh, nice.
The PNW is has no shortage of really good tournaments, honestly. Got to give full credit to the folks running Backstreet Brawl, Evergreen Rising, Bonus Round, the various Seattle Strivers or Seattle Coliseum or whatever. Davon, sitting there at the bottom of the bracket there, wants to call their tournaments. They always put on good matches. She does, rather.
Yeah, no shortage of incredible tournaments here in Seattle, in the greater Seattle
We're
area.
in training mode, watching Ankle Lab. Bring the bracket back up. I'm not watching Ankle Lab. Yeah, and we like I said, we are seeing some Portlanders. Let's see, in the losers bracket, what do we got going on right now? Like we just saw Zoran's over there. What was that? Yes. You can take your time, your head down. Sorry, just dealing with some setup stuff.
Yeah, unfortunate seeing Plantain Poppy DQ. Ran their bracket back at bonus rounds last year, and they were a delight. Great person to have in bracket. Very fun. I believe they were a Faust player.
Yes,
very fun to watch. So
I saw we had 7 viewers. Who do we have in chat? Roll call.
say hi.
Yeah. Tell us something.
Hello.
Right now. Got Fighting Baker and Heckle on the mic, trying to fill time while Ankle Labs.
It's called improv, Sweaty. Been watching a lot of
Dropout, yes.
Dropout TV. Been getting a lot of improvisational
Yes.
content.
Dropout, not a sponsor, but I do love them, and I know Heckle does as well.
Yeah. And here we have Ankle Gator
Labbing.
If there's one thing about Ankle, they're gonna optimize their lab.
100%. I will be off for 1 second, leaving Heckle alone.
'Cause I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. Ankle Gator is labbing. The Pot vs. Gold Lewis matchup. And again, if you're just joining us, we are here at FGC GameWorks in Seattle. Just waiting for our next match. We've got Ankle Gator versus Negative Ellie, and you can see Ankle Gator labbing here with Pot Potemkin.
All right, we are back on the mic.
Welcome back.
Yes.
We got Negative Ellie back. It looks like we might actually have our match starting up here.
Yes.
Who's Ellie playing nowadays?
Zato. I believe she is a Zato believer hardcore. Although infamously again, well, I don't know. I can't really say downplaying Zato. I think everyone agrees that they're not very good anymore. But Ellie, again, very strong player. You can never count her out. Though Ankle, you can never count him out. He knows pretty much every matchup in the game and is still a Potemkin believer, even though, again, Potemkin, not a strong character. We love to see the character variety here.
Yeah, Ankle definitely one of Potemkin's most loyal soldiers, for sure.
100%.
Very active in the Potemkin Discord. Always making sure to let people know they need to lab their matchups as Potemkin. So, you know.
But yeah, we'll see what we got going on here. I would probably bet on Negative Ellie were I a betting man, but I will say Ankle always seems to know what's up. That said, we now have the wall splat here with Zato, and we got the hard knockdown, so we'll see what the mix is. And the mix is just continued pressure with freaking Zato. Second verse, same as the first, onto the hard knockdown. And are we going to get the bridge? Nope, just not blocking.
Zato sending out the frog, keeping up the pressure with the sword. Oh my god.
Yep. And the bridge is just the same thing without the without the wall splats.
Now, was that a little high-low mix-up that I just saw with the sword, or
No.
No. Okay.
He just didn't want to block. Backdash with the throw punish. Excellent. Now we got Garuda, but backdash too. I can do it to you. 6P and Zato, or 6P and Potemkin out of there rather. Trying to get some pressure going with the Mega Fist. No luck. Oh no. Counter hit into super. We are wall breaking. Hard knockdown. What do we got? Good backdash. We are RRCing. What you got, Ankle? All right, Garuda.
Ankle breaking out
White
the
Wild Assault. Missing the Potemkin Buster. Oh no.
Oh, the mix.
Did you block that?
No, absolutely not. There's a reason I don't play Strive anymore.
All right, 1 point to Ellie. On to game 2. We got the clash, nothing for either character, and now we're back in the corner. Oh no, not the burst. Life is miserable. Oh, but good Mega Fist. Not getting too much off of it, but at least you're not blocking. Going into neutral is good for Potemkin. Oh no. Oh, good PRC back from Ankle. Really
Mega
getting a lot of
Garuda Impact, Garuda Impact,
Yeah,
Garuda Impact.
getting a lot of mileage out of Mega Fist.
Yeah.
Is Ankle.
Oh, nice jump over the Garuda Impact from Ellie, getting out of the corner.
And Ankle has meter, gets a 6P, finishes out the round. Like I said, you just can't count Ankle out. He is a font of Potemkin knowledge, and you know, he's always going to adjust.
The blocks.
But that said, when Zato has Eddie meter, you're just going to keep blocking.
Ankle with the fuzzy, but just not enough to block all of that pressure from Ellie.
Oh jeez, just raw heat knuckle. All right, what are you
Might
gonna
be
do?
one
Garuda?
of my favorite grabs in any fighting game.
It's
the
pretty
heat
darn
knuckle.
good. It's pretty darn good. Garuda. Oh, tried the Potemkin Buster, but got the meter to cover up the mistake. Leaning too hard on the Garuda, though. Ellie knows that's fake. Oh, 6P. Good 6P from Ankle. All right, but now we're blocking. Try to use the deflect shield.
Does the P stand for
out.
prayer? That's my question.
That's a good question. But all right, we are into round 3. Oh, good backdash. Oh, we're back in the corner, but Ankle's trying their best to fight back. Zato did not block. Tried to use a pose. Ankle says, I've got meter, I don't care. The Flex Shield did a good job of getting Garuda out, but Potemkin's not out of this yet. Just destroys Eddie.
The butt stomp.
That butt is too big for Eddie to handle. We are in Seattle. Sir Mix-a-Lot calls this his home. We like big butts, and Potemkin's got one. All right, use the flick.
We're going to send out the force field here.
When
Not
you make
able
this-
to get much out of it, though.
When you make the stream producer shake their head, you know you've done well. Anyway, but Ankle might actually take a point here. Yes, and he does. 1-1. Making Ellie sweat. Oh, good blocking that tap dust. Blocking the overhead again, but did not backtest the command grab. You can only block the mix for so long. Ankle needed a mash out of one of those, and he just could not. Oh, good burst, though. No Eddie for Zato. Ankle trying to get some screen space back, but still finds himself in the corner once again.
And gets hit with the command grab again.
Yeah, Ellie has identified that weakness in Ankle's defense.
And I think this is match perfect.
Nope, not match point yet. We are only on game 3. They are both at 1-1. Strive is the first 3 game all the way through because of how fast this game is.
Oh, right.
But yeah, so far this is a very close matchup. I think these folks are pretty evenly matched. Potentially a little too early in the bracket for these two to be facing, but it's really hard to seed Ankle because just he's going to know the matchup. He's going to make anyone sweat no matter how strong they are. But we've got the hard knockdown here for Ellie. Gets caught with the Potemkin Buster. Finally pays off, and all that damage. Using that 6P pretty well there. And now we are rolling. But Ankle still has burst. Ankle really, really wants this round, which makes sense because he is on set point, or game point rather. And we'll see if he can get anything going. Gonna be hard pressed to do so, but keeps blocking that overhead. Well done.
Beautiful blocks from Ankle.
But still cannot get anything going. He's gonna have to put out a huge hitbox here at some point. Does kill Eddie, but falls prey to the single hit.
Gets clipped.
And it is 2-1 Ellie. I want to see round start Potemkin Buster. No, round start Mega Fist though. That's gonna do the trick. Pot just wants to hit you with one of those big normals. Can't do that when you're blocking though. Using the burst, killing Eddie. Ellie's still trying to dash in, but gets caught by the Mega Fist. Does not have Eddie to cover them, and we are in. Oh,
Oof.
you'll love to see it. That's
PRC
gonna
into
be
the
round.
Potemkin Buster. You'll love to see it.
Every pot player's favorite move, favorite mix, works at least once. And Ankle said, this is the once.
I mean, why else would you play a grappler?
You gotta use that Potemkin Buster.
You gotta.
All right, hard knockdown. Not where Ankle wants to be. Still possible for him to win, but it's getting less likely every bit of damage they take. Blocking the tap dust every time. I am honestly impressed with how much Ankle's blocking these overheads. I can't block those. I am an old man. I don't know the reaction times. But despite that, Ankle losing the round. Now we are on set point for Ellie.
Starting off the round with a white wild assault. Hit 6P into the grab.
Yes.
The heat knuckle, yes.
All right, we are out of neutral. Ellie's got the advantage. Gonna get the wall break here. Gonna get the positive bonus. Gonna get the hard knockdown with the super. Pretty rough place to be. But that said, Ankle's got some resources. Ankle's got meter. Ankle will almost have burst in a second. but he blocks Wild Assault. That's going to take that meter away. He will get the chance to burst, and there it is. He's going right in there. Not going to get anything going, though. Ellie's blocking everything. Got frame advantage. Manages to use that red Roman cancel. Going to get at least Oki. What you got?
Potemkin Buster.
Taking the point. Good job, Ankle. 2-2. And just like that, it's just going to be one match for everything here. Round start, what's it going to be? Potemkin Buster? Nope. Walk back.
No, walk back.
I am disappointed. But all right, Ankle's blocking.
You can't be too predictable.
That's true.
Ooh, Ellie baits out the burst from Ankle and then gets the wall break. Heavy knockdown here, or hard knockdown.
I know Ankle wants to kill Eddie, but unfortunately, Zato is safe in a lot of pressure. Here we go. Bad place to be. This round is probably over.
Yeah, Ellie.
Clap, 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 clap.
Oh my gosh, the pressure from Ellie this round. This is the third perfect we've seen from Ellie against Ankle?
That's just Zato. I mean, if you let Zato get going, it is almost impossible to stop them. And just like that,
gets caught with the
get
frog.
Oh, no, not yet. Good backdash, side swap. Come on, Ankle. Waiting for the backdash, but doesn't punish it. White Wild Assault, taking pressure again. Did the Garuda. Oh, side swap again with the throw. Ellie says it's my turn, but Ankle has the YRC. So
Ellie also has the YRC.
We're back in the middle. We're back in neutral. It's anyone's game. Ankle's not out of this yet. Neither is Ellie. Manages to get the oppose. And Ellie is in very good shape here. Both of these players very strong, but man, I'm still impressed with Ankle's ability to block the tap dust. Oh, try the Potemkin Buster. Did not work out. Ankle's got burst. Ellie really wants to bait that burst. Ankle's going to use it right here. All right. Ellie's going to chip at, or going to hit, and that will be that. Ellie moves on 3-2, but Ankle gave her a run for her money. Who did you play in Strive when you played this game, Zach?
I started with Faust. Faust was actually the character that got me back into fighting games.
Sure. He's fun.
And then, yeah, I just love the design of the character. And then once Bridget dropped, I picked up Bridget because yo-yo pressure seemed really fun, and being able to just toss out a yo-yo and then fly around on the screen also seemed like a lot of fun.
Were you a yo-yo kid when you were younger?
I was the yo-yo kid. I was a Beyblade kid back in the day. So I don't know if people realize this, but Beyblade's been around for like 20 years or something. I was a little bit longer than that. I think I was like 8 or 9 when Beyblade first came out, and we had I lived in an apartment complex down in California, and all the neighborhood kids would. One of them had an arena.
July 1999.
99. Oh wow, that was I might have been late on the Beyblade train, honestly, because I was playing Beyblade. I think 2002 is when I picked it up. But yeah, one of the kids in the neighborhood had a little like plastic arena that they would bring out to the playground, and then we'd all just bring our Beyblades and let her rip. So I definitely knew how to rock the cradle when I had a yo-yo. Adjusted my strings, so you know I would go in there and customize my yo-yo so I could do tricks a little bit easier. I don't remember. I could walk the dog. I could rock the cradle. Yeah.
Heckle, what I'm learning from you is that you like things that spin and you like things that are thrown.
That's true. Spin to win is what I always say.
All right, let's see. Who do we have sitting down right here? Looks like we've got Taizai, and we've got, I actually don't know who that is to the left. Lots of new faces here at FGC. Once again, you love to see it. Torty dude looks like. I imagine that is the cat Torty, so I approve. Torties are among my favorite breeds of cat.
A Torty?
Yeah. You've never seen a Torty?
I'm not. I might have. I'm not familiar with.
Tortoise shell.
Oh, okay. Yes, I have seen a Torty.
Yes, and as Leon pulled that up, the first cat that I spent a lot of time around was a Torty, so I am quite pumped. And just like that, we've got a Bridget. So,
not Torty dude, Tortitude.
Is it Tortitude?
Tortitude.
Oh, you're correct.
The attitude of a Torty.
Yes. Now the question is it Torty cat or just tortoises?
Good question.
Probably not Tortoises, because Bridget is not a slow character. And here we go.
Oh,
Chip
off
starting
the
off
jump.
with the command grab. That is brave. It works out. Taizai just going crazy here. But, you know, Chip players, that's kind of what they do. But a lot of that pressure unsafe, but Taizai not getting punished for it. Bridget finally catching up. Finally saying, I can play this game too. I'm getting the counter hits because what you're doing is mashing, but Taizai's blocking now.
Oh, there it is. Just raw super catching Bridget out of the air. Oh, this matchup is rough.
Crazy. And Taizai takes that round.
Taizai full throttle with Chip.
100%. And tries it again. You got to 6P that. But I can understand. You get caught with an unconventional set of moves. That'll happen.
You can, wait, 6P the command grab?
No.
Okay.
No, she backed out to command grab, but Chip started to try to do an aerial on the way down.
Gotcha. I was going to say, you can do that?
No.
I always get hit by Chip command grab. He disappears and my brain just goes blank.
I believe you could 5P that. Because you know you can obviously bash out of any throw in this game if you have throw and vulnerability. Since everyone has a 5-framer, everyone has 5 frames of throw and vulnerability. Yeah, again, finally actually managing to punish that. Taizai loves that command grab, but again, it's working for them, or working for him, so I can't blame him.
Yeah.
42's got to come up with something here.
If it works, why stop doing it?
It's true. Because Chip is running wild, as they tend to do.
Number one rule of any fighting game: if your opponent is getting hit by it, you don't stop. You just don't stop until they start blocking it or present the right way to deal with that. But,
ooh, why do layer 2 when layer 1 do trick?
Exactly.
It's fair. But Bridget just needs to throw out those big normals, and I think at least Taizai will be forced to go to layer 2. But I don't blame him for not doing that.
There it is again, command grab.
I can't be too upset about this, but a good instant block from Corey 2 there. Chip still running all the way to the corner, hitting the overhead, doing the RRC. We're going to get at least a wall break here, or maybe not. I guess we're just going to keep the wall, which makes sense, and we'll win on the next interaction. Oh, misses the throw.
Yeah, 20 dude, that 2D almost didn't come out there.
Full burst. Taizai saying, I don't need this burst in the next round. I'm winning this round. And
there it is.
He is correct. On to game 3. What do you think? What do you think we're gonna see on round start here, Heckle?
Round start? Command grab.
I think it's probably gonna be command grab. Yep.
Hey, there it is.
Again,
full burst for the meter. Misses the 2D after that 2K. Hits the counter far slash, but gets burst out of it.
Was that charge dust or was that tap dust? I think that was charge.
That was just 2D, I think. 2K 2D.
No, there was a dust from Chip there, but either way.
Oh, from Chip.
Yes.
I was too busy watching the Bridget play.
Too busy Myra and Bridget. I get it. Let's see what Bridget can do here. Finally, clipping Chip. Force him to the corner. Chip's mashing. Chip's trying to do something. Gonna use that, I think Gamma Blade is the diagonal move. I apologize. I am a Strive player, but I do not remember the moves. And Bridget finally wins a round. I still think this is winnable for Bridget if she manages to solve the command grab situation right here.
There
but
it is,
she does
back
not.
dash. Oh,
or
nope,
there.
there it is again.
You just gotta solve that. Just solve that command grab situation. You can do this. I believe in you, 42.
Yeah, Tortitude looking a little slow on those the 2K 2D confirms. It's a good way to set up Oki for Bridget, but you got to make sure that you confirm that.
Oh no, dropping the combo. Still might get wall break here. Nope, not quite. Got to hit one more time. He's going to do that. Yep. Oh, try the tap dust again, even without the meter.
Ooh.
We're moving to the corner. All right. We haven't seen the Dragon Punch once yet here, I don't think.
Up.
Using the burst. That was a good burst there.
Trying to hit 2K. And command grab.
What are we going to see here at round start, Heckle?
Well, it doesn't matter. Oh, wait, no.
It does
Never mind.
matter.
It's 1-1.
What are we going to see here on round start, Heckle?
Command grab?
I think so. Oh,
no!
We moved on to layer 2! Only took last round, potentially, of the game. All right. Hit with the big old button. We should get some good Oki here. Oh,
Oh,
the Roger
Bridget
grab,
goes for
unfortunately,
the
thanks to the
command
FD. That made sense, just did not account for the FD infant skip there.
Yeah. Just too far and hits with the air dust.
All right, gonna
far
push,
slash.
gonna push Chip to the corner here. What do we got? How are we gonna continue the pressure?
Good RC.
Roger dive.
Little Roger Dodger.
You're gonna try a side switch soon. Oh, you could have finished him there. Come on, take it. Yeah, there we go. On the board with 42. Excellent. It is 2-1. It's not over yet.
Duel 1.
Taizai looking strong. Command grab? Command grab. And with the falling aerial once again.
This is the command grab, but oh, there it is.
Command grab? Nope, not command grab.
Gamma slash. Gamma blade. Blade? Slash?
Blade.
Blade.
Oh, super again. Taizai coming up with good answers here. They are unconventional, but you know, they are working.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Taizai with the burst, pushes Bridget into the corner. And again, it's Fortitude with the command grab. Gamma blade, alpha blade, alpha blade.
Alpha blade. And then the beta blade. We haven't seen that too much. Not even the beta blade on the reversal there.
And command grab. Yeah, Chip, command grab, tough move to deal with if you haven't labbed the matchup. And there we are.
Taizai takes it. 3-1. Sorry for being quiet. I was just looking up what the actual name of the command grab is. Genro-zan, apparently. First time I've ever heard that one. Sometimes you hear the actual move name. Guilty Gear Strive, not as much. Mostly because they're kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, for the what is it, the soul, is it close slash where he throws out the knuckle? Or is that far slash?
That's far slash.
Far
yes,
slash.
the famous.
I heard somebody call it the cold shoulder.
That makes sense.
I have never stopped calling it since.
The famous advancing plus unblock normal.
I haven't seen any Soul players on stream yet though, so maybe.
No, that's untrue.
Oh wait, no, that's right.
We saw one game of
Kim
Soul.
swapped
Yes.
over to Soul for that one game.
Looks like we're going to see Gwen and potentially April.
April. Exciting. I haven't seen April won our uni bracket today.
What's up, plug in? I just make sure because like
I was filling on commentary because we.
okay.
But yeah, April won the uni bracket today, so not sure if she's still rocking with, or if they're rocking with Bedman, or who they're playing. I know they swapped over to ABBA a little bit when ABBA dropped.
They're trying to make ABBA work. We'll see if that that continues today. Again, ABBA a young character. I'm not saying that in any pejorative sense. It is hard to play the new character before the juice has been squeezed or the sauce has been concocted. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean I feel like any character that depends on an install to really get their pressure going is gonna have trouble in a game that's so explosive from round start.
Yes.
I know Gwen was a Bridget player for a while.
Yes, Gwen does Bridget and Sin.
Ah, okay.
Very good at both at this point. I played their Sin played her Sin when she was new at Sin, and it was close. And then I played her Sin when she was not so new at Sin, and it was not close because Gwen is quite the strong player.
Oh yes, absolutely.
But yes.
Oh, April bringing out the Faust. Love to see it. Big fan of the Faust gameplay, personally.
No, certainly April's Faust is it's the character she's had the most success with. She keeps trying to make other characters work. I feel like, once again, she is unfortunately someone who feels like they've reached a plateau with a character.
Mm-hmm.
We are 3 years into Strive's gameplay. It is tough to feel like you haven't done that when you want to get more out of your character. And unfortunately, so far has not managed to find a character to replicate that success. But very strong player. I believe in her. I think that she will find some success if she sticks with ABBA. And those results, pretty darn great for Gwen in general.
Mm-hmm.
Few wins. Certainly multi-time FGC champion. I believe 3 or 4 time, maybe 4-time FGC champion. It's her tickle and element. So, and actually, I guess Blue Line. I should have that. But anyway, we've got this game going on right here.
Yeah, Gwen showing very good situational awareness, being able to jump back and avoid the 100-pound pressure from Faust. April hitting the burst and gets the trumpet for the corner pressure and sends Bridget up against the wall. Gonna get the wall break here. No!
No wall, yeah,
No wall splat. Scarecrow PRC, classic. Some things never change.
That's true. And Bridget's got corner pressure. Bridget wants to win off of this, does not want a wall break, wants to keep that OP as you might expect.
Got that red RC into the air slash. Ooh! And Gwen taking round 1.
Yep. Do we call this the Heckle Invitational? Is that what we're doing here? your 2 characters? The Heckle Special?
The Heckle Special.
Anyway, that is probably underselling both of these players here, unfortunately. But, you know, April's doing a pretty good job of keeping the pressure up here. As long as she doesn't look neutral, she's in good shape. But as I say that, unfortunately, losing really pushed to the corner. We're going to see looping pressure here from Gwen. Gwen is not a fan of breaking that wall when she doesn't need to, and I don't think she needs to right here.
Yeah.
She doesn't really care about positive bonus. She just wants to make sure they make a mistake. But still, April's getting out of the corner. Good job. Unfortunately, to no avail. Put herself in the best position for Gwen, and Gwen is taking full advantage. That said, we are back to neutral. We're going to see the mix. Managed to get the straight hit. Did not convert, but we're still throwing out items. But Gwen does the risky throw. Managed to get the side switch. Good backdash there. Gonna take the round. And gonna take game 1. I wouldn't feel too depressed here if I'm April, but April is still debating. Gonna rematch with the Faust. Still believe she has the best chance to win.
Yeah, I think April definitely put the most time of Strive as a Faust main, and is also a Merkava main in Uni. So I feel like they're very similar in terms of just being weird characters in general. April, big fan of weird characters. Gwen landing the Roger command grab and just being absolutely relentless with this pressure, and is going to get the wall break and just ends the round.
Yeah, no, I've thought about that a little bit because it is easy to just say that April likes the weird characters automatically, but I think what it is more than anything else is she likes characters that has normal perspectives that kind of cover screen in a very unconventional way. Like, it's usually not just a lot of horizontal or vertical space that we cover, but like irregular areas of the screen is what I would say. And especially characters that like have normals that jut out, like that skeleton, as I said that. And despite that, Gwen dealing with that very well, taking game 2. I believe this is when we see a character switch from April. Oh no,
Nope.
we're rematching right back into it. April disagrees with me. Gonna go try to make it work with Faust. Gonna block that kickstart. My heart, I believe, is what that roller skate scoot up move is.
Yes, yeah.
So far, still managing to stick to neutral, but as I say that, push to the corner, tap dust, RRC. We're going to see the looping pressure from Bridget here. And corner, side swap,
Just
right back into the corner.
Beautiful situational awareness from Gwen, knowing that that yo-yo is going to hit and being able to side swap and then extend that combo into the corner and then get the hard knockdown on Faust.
Good PRC there. Gonna go get the knockdown. Still try to advance with mix.
Yeah, tried to back up with mix and got caught by the far slash from Gwen.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the best trick just because you're minus at that point. If Bridget has those far reach normals,
Yeah.
Bridget's definitely going to make you pay. Gwen, very knowledgeable character, or player rather. She's going to make you pay. Right back into the corner you go. We're going to repeat that pressure. Gwen trying to make you swing. And Faust tried, April tried, did not work very well. Gwen with the punish. It's just such a hard character to deal with without that deal. Faust depends on being able to be far away when you do your minus normals. And Bridget, you're never far away from Bridget at any point. Losing pressure.
There it is.
That's going to do it, I think. And just like that, Gwyn takes it 3-0. And I'm going to go bug April to, let's see, are we going to forget? Nope, we're not. I'm going to tell April to forget the controller.
Bridget wins.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Sounds good. Okay.
No, I was showing April how to, or I was going to ask April how to, or ask April to forget the controller, but then Boat's like, play again. So April is playing again.
Oh, okay.
What do we have in the losers bracket? Who is she playing? April Zeron. That's gonna be a pretty. That's gonna be a banger of a match. Are we gonna see the Abba mirror? That's my question, actually.
Probably not. I feel like April probably if April hasn't used Abba yet, they're probably gonna stick with the Faust. But who knows?
I don't know. I think it's entirely possible we'll see April be game. for
Oh,
the Abba mirror.
Tekken? Little Tekken?
Yes, no, they've what's the is there a gender neutral term for gentlemen's?
For what?
For the, when you decide to change the rules, it's a gentleman's agreement. And in Smash it's called we gentlemen to this.
I don't know.
I'm trying to make sure I'm inclusive on this, but I don't know what the answer is there. Oh, both these characters are saying F you to Abba. All right. Oh, that's a bad sign. Like I said, I think the sauce has probably not been concocted. So.
Yeah, I know April has been playing a lot of Uni2.
The least serious tournament ever run, meme tournament. Sorry, I just had to point that one out. I like that.
But yeah, I know that April has not been taking Strive super seriously, so probably just falling back on the character that they have the most muscle memory with at this point.
I guess this is a button check.
I don't know. That Scarecrow doesn't look like a button check to me.
No, it's 100% button check.
Oh.
We saw 2 gold bursts. And they both got hit by them. Just raw. Got some dance music going on here. I don't know if that shows up on stream, but I'm rocking out right here. Feels like I'm listening to some DDR soundtrack.
Yeah, it fit in really well when we had the Tekken bracket going on earlier. Not as I mean, Strive soundtrack a lot more rock and roll influenced, a lot of metal, a lot of rock and roll, but not a lot of dance music.
One of my favorite things about this venue is just that we have the stream showing up on the TV, so like you can just go downstairs to the bar and just watch our stream there, or like you can go out to the main arcade and watch the stream there. It's very fun.
Or you can just watch the stream on a different monitor while you're commentating.
Yes. One of these days I'm gonna go have fun with it. We have started right here.
Off the bat, April gets the meteor. Love when the RNG is in your favor as Faust. Gets the mini Faust as well.
Yeah. Bomb, not so well. But Zeron is going to force. Oh no, manages to dodge the bomb. I'm surprised, but has to dodge the mini Faust. Has to block.
Mix into red RC.
Good call out.
And gets the command grab, giving Biken the afro. Jumps over the scalpel.
Managed to clip with the 5P. Not a great pull of the item right there, but manages to not ever die, so that's pretty good. And Zeron will take that rest. Zeron, very strong Portland player. Love to see them travel all the way up here. Especially with these combos. Jeez. Oh, but drops it right when I say it. Commentator's curse, unfortunately. Keeping the pressure up against the Tommy match, but sticks himself in the corner. That's not great. 2H, Kabari, gonna take a lot of that screen space back. Mixing up with the Ozanson, this will kill. Saran taking game one.
Yeah, I don't know what the answer is as Faust in this matchup here, but April's gonna have to pull out a little bit more pressure.
I mean, what every character wants to do in like they want to mid-screen to full-screen away, basically, because once Viking is in on you and you throw mix-ups at right here,
Yeah.
and once you get the tether, Viking has like 7 different things she can do, and they're all bad for you.
And there it is, the what is the instant sword move?
Yozansen.
Yozansen, that's right.
Yes, the overhead.
The tether into the Yozansen.
Applying the pressure. Faust managed to crawl under Kabari there, but still to no avail. Mixed managing to hit them. That Donut's not going to do them any favors. Has to watch their diet here. Viking certainly not chowing on the Donut. Gonna wall break. Gonna kill. Gonna take a round. And that is game 2 for Zeron. There we go. We're in losers round 4. We're 3 games in.
Let's see if April's going to be able to keep themselves alive here in game 3.
April manages to keep up the pressure, does catch the backdash, does not convert. Viking trying to swim with the far slash, does hit with the jump slash, forcing April to use the first. Tried to hit with the J8, they traded. That's a really good thing overall for Faust because it means that Faust is going to continue to be in neutral, which is where Viking does not really want to be. But we are not neutral anymore, unfortunately. Viking's trying to jab and jab and jab. Faust has no DP, Faust has no meter. Faust doesn't have a lot of options. Got meter, did the Scarecrow PRC, could have continued that combo, did not. Used the deflect shield, managed to hit with the 2K. There we go.
April keeping themselves alive here in game 3. Oh, this round start. Zeron gets the 6K.
Good throw tech right there. That would have been really bad for April to be in. Throwing out the love. April dodging the love. Does manage to get the snip. Get the afro. Scalpel, guard crushing. Oh, manages to
Lights
get the
the afro on
exploding. We're
fire.
going to see the guard crush right here. I'm kind of surprised April didn't do anything there. Does hit with the tap dust. Does get the RC. We're going to see the burst for sure. Going to put themselves in the corner. With Viking still not able to get the pressure going until now. But now they've got Oki. We'll see what they do. Are they going to keep the Oki in the corner? Nope, they're going to wall splat. Even with the soft knockdown. So this is still anyone's game. That was interesting.
Waits until the very last second to PRC that Scarecrow.
Oh, but they got the counter hit. Did not take advantage of it. Got to keep the love right there. Forced to use burst. Gun. Oh, wow.
Gun misses.
Gun misses. Oh, nice. And Zeron. Oh, no. We're still on round 3. Not yet. Not yet. I saw the producer, the stream producer also reached to update the score. But April's not out of this yet. I don't want to see April do 2 3-0s in their 2 losses. They are a better player than this. I believe in them.
Run
I
up,
wanna see them
snip,
take a point.
snip, and then gets hit by the bomb. Explodes the afro.
We'd love to see the fast shenanigans.
I mean, that's why.
The burst.
Ooh, baits
Yeah.
the burst. Excellent play by April.
Yes, absolutely. They are gonna,
Sends out the
the
hammer.
Meteors. Yes. Come on, April. This is your thing. This is your round. Oh no. This is how it starts. This is how it starts.
The double tether.
Yozansen, wall splat, wall break with a wild assault. We have the hard knockdown. You can take this, April. Deflect shield's a good start, but no, Yozansen again. Why do
Yozansen
anything else?
again.
3-0, Zeron moves on.
Well, congrats on first place in uni, April.
I am going to tell her to forget that controller. I will be right back.
Don't forget to disconnect your controller, folks, if you're at a tourney. You don't want to turn it on and accidentally interrupt any games.
The Bellingham crew is moving out. They have to get home. It is not a quick drive for them.
Adios, Bellingham.
Yes.
Get home safe.
No, and I've just received the good and the / bad news that Sella is graduating. Good news for Sella. Bad news for people who want to see the Bellingham crew here, because I think Sella is the driver. So and we hope to see them continue over here.
It's time to train a new driver, I guess.
So. For anyone coming more than, I think it's 90 miles to FGC, we do provide a carpool discount. If you want to come here, we will waive your tournament entry fee in one game. You want to make sure you get your gas money back.
And parking. Damn.
That's true.
It's not cheap
It's not cheap.
park in downtown Seattle.
Well, I will say GameWorks parking is better than a lot of other parking.
Yeah, that's fair.
True. Also, Sella just wearing a massive QR code on their back for some reason.
I guess you're just gonna have to QR code it up and find out.
Well, I got something to talk about. I'm curious about something. We have a mystery here in FGC. So one of the things I do in my job, in my actual job as a non-fighting game player, is I work on a team that can create like merch on demand on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And the only logo I actually own and have the copyright to is the FGC logo. So to test it, I put a lot of FGC stuff available for sale on Amazon. And I'm like, no one's gonna buy this stuff. I'm not gonna advertise it. I don't like. I wanna pay somebody to make a better version of the FGC logo or a better logo in general, because the FGC logo is just something I threw together very quickly when I knew we were doing a monthly. And while I'm happy with it, it is it can be better. I'll go ahead and say it can be better. Someone bought a phone case with the FGC logo on it. I don't know who.
Are they in chat? Chatters. Did you buy an FGC phone case? Speak up.
Yes, I don't know who it was. There's an FGC fan out somewhere. I don't know who.
Or somebody who's very desperate for a phone case. I
True.
don't know how you type in FGC phone case, or maybe they just happened to get the FGC phone case when they typed in phone case.
Can we bring that on stream next break? Just to show it. Search FGC phone case and see what comes up.
If y'all are craving some FGC merchandise,
Yes.
live on Amazon.com.
Nah, but I do want to actually get a better logo. I need to pay someone to come up with something better. But right now we've got a long day. I haven't had
Voidable
coffee.
and Ahsoki.
Yes, Voidable and Ahsoka. I thought we were going to see a Leo player, and I was going to get excited. There's no way Ahsoki's on Leo. Ahsoki is Kai for life.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there it is.
I have played Ahsoki in other games. Not Strive.
I've never seen a Kai player stop playing Kai. They only play Kai. He started with Giovanna. He went from Giovanna to Kai to Giovanna. That doesn't count. Our stream producer helpfully pointing out that Innocuous moved from Geo to Kai to Geo, but still, I think they were a Geo player first. They were turning their first love.
Oh, we got the this is the Exert stage, right?
That's true. Well, I actually don't know. I won't say that for sure.
Okay.
I will agree with you, but I don't.
I know it is the newer stage that was
It is.
added in with
We're rocking the full intros for
With
some
Abba.
reason. We're serious here at FGC.
It's peak gaming. You got to let the intros rock.
Gold Lewis versus Kai Pisk. Let's rock. Oh, jeez. Not even starting out
I mean,
with 5.
Mankind knew the whole time. I completely forgot what the intro was. I had that on the Discord soundboard too, and I completely forgot. But Asoki landed the burst, but oh my gosh, Voidable absolutely relentless with this Gold Lewis pressure here.
I'm gonna bring up
Goes for the
poll.
stun
I should know
dipper,
what it is.
and then Gold Lewis.
And
taken
I
out.
knew that they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the
There.
anyway, round
Thank you.
White Wild Assault completely missing. We're going to get the Kai pressure right here from Asoki. Asoki, very strong Kai player. I actually, I'll admit, Asoki is a very chill person. I did not think they would be the very strong Guilty Gear tribe because of just how chill they were, and then I saw them. I was at Evo. Then I looked up, and I saw a very strong Kai player just like continuing to just put pressure after pressure on their opponent. Managed to win on stream at Evo, and it was Asoki.
Congratulations, Asoki, and making it very far in the, I believe, the Street Fighter bracket at SakuraCon this year as well.
Yep. No, he finished third.
Yeah. So, very strong and very kind fighting game player. Unfortunately, I don't have the backstory on Voidable, but clearly very strong Gold Lewis player, taking game 1.
I believe Voidable have a Gold Lewis shirt on. I believe he does. But you always love to see that.
So yeah, it gives the power up if you're wearing your character's merch. Ooh, Asoki with the whip, DP, and Voidable taking advantage of that.
Yeah, Gold Lewis choosing to keep the pressure. We're going to ride the lightning here. Unfortunately, not going to pan out, and we're going to die for that here, I think. Yep. No, it's bad to wear the band's merch at the band's concert, but in Guilty Gear and fighting games, wear your character's merch, show your love, do all that. You'd love to see it. A lot of drone here. It's interesting. Voidable did not use the drone very much in the earlier matchup against Zoran and who was it? Or against Zoran with the Abba and the Lycan, but chooses to use drone quite a bit here against the Kai. I think it's probably a DP thing, if I had to guess. That would make sense. But yeah, still Kai managing to get the straight hit, gonna get the wall break, gonna get the hard knockdown. We'll see what we do. Are we gonna do the stun edge? Nope. We're gonna run up close slash, but falling prey to the back dash is Asoki. It's gonna take a ton of chip damage.
That chip damage.
Oh no,
The
but
clash
has the
on the
meter.
DP.
Has to recover that. That's gonna FD. Oh,
It's the DPRC, and there we go.
I think Voidable is trying to prevent Kai from having tension there to actually use the RC, but Asoki got it from that hit and used the RC. And Voidable lost the result. Voidable baiting the burst. This is not where Asoki wants to be. Gonna block a lot of Behemoth Typhoons or get hit with them, even worse. This is gonna sting. We're gonna get drone pressure. Voidable here really showing off his knowledge of Oki, but still dropping the combo. Gonna use the machine gun, gonna
Hits
kill.
Kai with the Gatling gun.
The Texan uses the gun to win, and we have 2-0 Voidable. Gold Lewis, not concerned with using that gun with that child swinging in the background, but you know, whatever. We're not going to care about that too much for those stray bullets to go.
Hey, this secretary is surgical with his Gatling gun.
Yes,
Okay.
100%.
No stray bullets here.
Gold Lewis is the good guy with the gun. Anyway.
My favorite Texan next to Sandy Cheeks.
Oh yeah, that's true. I always forget that piece of SpongeBob lore.
I mean, one of the best songs is Sandy singing about Texas, so, you know, how could you forget?
That's a good point. Asoki says, I am not afraid to DP even without meter.
Classic Shoto player. When in doubt, DP it out.
Making good use of Wild Assault here, but not getting the wall splat. We're gonna, White Wild Assault right through that stun edge. It's gonna be really hard here to beat that Behemoth Typhoon. Oh, TP again. Oh, and Kai takes it. Asoki takes it. Well done. Taking round 1 here. I did not think they were gonna come back that round. Oh, you were blocking Behemoth Typhoons. You are losing, my friend. getting hit with the drone. Not sure what you thought was going to happen there, but it was not going to work out for you. Taking the throw. Behemoth Typhoon, Behemoth Typhoon. Red RC, Behemoth Typhoon, and dead.
Yeah.
We're on set point here for Voidable. White Wild Assault starts, getting that Oki, gonna be in the corner. Kai says, I know your pressure is fake, I'm gonna 2S, I'm gonna throw you, I'm a strike throw character, it's what I do. Blocking the charge stun edge, throw again. Kai players only want one thing and it's disgusting. For close slashing. Oh, that was some pretty sick trickery there with the tension from Asoki. But Asoki's not in range to throw quite yet. Phil Lewis knows that he's letting Kai get a little bit too close. He's gonna go use the Behemoth Typhoon. Gonna get that Oki. Made a mistake there, I think, but managed to cover it up with White Wild Assault. Let's see what we got.
Sweeps, the side swap.
Oh,
Purple
blocking
RC
the
to
burst.
bait the burst.
Voidable will move on. Asoki will go home.
Voidable said, I know what you're doing. And it's not happening.
And I'm gonna bug Voidable to forget that controller. Be right back.
Just TO things.
Then I think we're probably fine.
Did I just hear we made it to top 8?
Yes, we are in top 8.
Congratulations to all the top 8ers that we will be watching
Yes.
on stream.
So I think we are gonna switch off to commentary for Boat and Mars.
Excellent. We love it when some people who actually played the game hop on stream.
I play
mean,
the
you
game.
play the game.
I don't play the game that much anymore, to be fair. I've got a lot of personal stuff come up recently, so I haven't played a lot of fighting games in general. Running TO, being TO at SoccerCon, and
One more match, I think.
oh, one more match.
One more match.
Yeah, but doing TOing at SoccerCon, and you know, you were amazing enough to volunteer for that. I really appreciated that, and just going to Japan took up a lot of my time. Speaking of which, I think we are we going to see another Japan tripper with us with Tickle Me Mauer?
Are we getting Tickle on stream? Is that what's happening?
No, maybe. We might be getting Tickle and
Little
Toaster.
Tickle and Toast.
Or is this, no, this is Gwyn Ellie, actually.
Either
Oh,
way, some strong players.
Oh, we could see the FGC merch. the terrible phone case. Well, I shouldn't say terrible. It's a fine phone case. I'm just surprised.
It is a phone case.
It is an official FGC phone case. That much is true. There is no bootleg FGC merch out there.
We'll get more.
Sounds
Okay.
good. No, we're happy to. Also want to make sure that we make room for the top 8 commentators. Nope. How many viewers do we have right now?
Good question. I don't want to touch the stream because I don't want to mess anything up.
That's fair.
But we got some excellent Guilty Gear Strive coming up here next with Gwyn Stylish versus Negative Ellie.
We always have some excellent Guilty Gear Strive here. We have a ton
It's
of
true.
great players here. I will be that guy, that TO who is positive about all the players.
Gassing them up.
Yeah. We have 8 viewers here on FGC PNW today.
Hello,
Hello,
viewers.
eight
Welcome
viewers.
to FGC, live from GameWorks here in Seattle.
Yes. Sorry. Didn't mean to step on you there.
Oh, you're good. I was about to say we are live with top 8, but we're not in top 8 yet. I think we're getting close. So maybe after this round? After this game?
I think this actually is top 8, but I don't know.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Bracket winners
DDDD
semifinal?
says this
That
is top 8.
correct?
Thank you for correcting us.
Thank you, DDDD.
But yeah, no, I mean, I know we have obviously the venue as one of those viewers. Looks like we've got DDDD as another viewer. I think perhaps we've got the Neko Dojo over in Kent watching as well. So if you're watching, shout out to Neko Dojo. I need to pop in there for a third strike bracket at some point.
Oh, yeah.
A Jazzy Circuit bracket. I know Mustard throws a good bracket, good party over there. Mustard back.
Mustard on the beat. Hope.
Nah, I love those folks.
Yeah, I haven't been able to make it out to the Neko Dojo yet, but I've seen pictures and it looks like an incredible space. So hopefully one of these days I'll be able to get down there for a bracket. I don't play a lot of the retro games outside of like the occasional MVC2 whenever I have access to a cabinet, but still would love to hang out in the space and meet some retro fighting game folks.
Now I always play a Third Strike cab or a Street Fighter 2 cab whenever I find one. The problem is that the Street Fighter 2 cabs always have the bat top. I hate those bat top sticks.
The bat top. Does it got a round gate? The circle gate?
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, Gwen versus Ellie here in winter semis. I want to make sure we're at the task at hand. Two players who just, when you get going, it's really hard to stop them. Unfortunate for Gwen, we saw the 2S go the wrong way, but using that Starship excellently to evade the pressure from Ellie. Ellie uses that burst to make sure that she is not going to go be subject to all that pressure. Trying to bait with the oppose, not getting a lot for it. Negative Ellie in danger of negative penalty right here. But managing to keep Gwen at bay. It's working out, and now right in the corner. Gwen battling back, uses that meter to take back the advantage.
The meter and the momentum just going half screen from the corner.
We're just going corner to corner here. No one wants to be in the corner. Everyone tries to get out of the corner. These two characters do, and these players especially, have the capability and the knowledge to deal with that. We're going to wall break. We are supering.
Sending out Roger.
Hard
for the hard knockdown. Yeah.
What's it going to be? Oh, good mix right there. Doesn't kill, but keeping the advantage and finding that low to kill right there. Just 5p, a little poke, preventing you from getting going.
Landing that 2H for the juggle, but negative Ellie bursting out of that pressure.
Alright, we're keeping the Yoki in the corner. With Gwen mashing it at the right time, still doesn't help. We are back to neutral. Gwen says, I want frame advantage, and I will spend the meter to do it. But we're going to wire ski that wild assault. And now you're getting pushed to the corner. This is going to be a hard position to come back from Gwen. Blocking all the highs. Says, I'm not going to block low. You have to land first. I'm going to block all the eddy pressure, and I am out. I don't care.
Oof.
And finally getting clipped. We are just on round 3. These are the slowest drive matches. These two players know how to extend these rounds. These characters both have lots of movement options. Both want to be pretty much either with their opponent in the corner or full screen in neutral.
And Ellie with the eddy pressure. Oh, but Gwen sending Ellie into the corner. Ellie gets out. And extending possibly to the other corner. Here we are. I feel like that should be a yo-yo move at this point, corner to corner.
It's true. We need more yo-yo moves named after tricks. I think all we have is around the world. Anyway, LA taking game 1. And we're moving on to game 2. Gwen sticking with Bridget. Sticking with the older reliable, not moving on to Sin. Unfortunately, reaching a poke out on a pose. Ellie managing to take full advantage of that. Has the eddy meter. I guess actually not has the eddy meter, I misspoke. And Gwen managing to get out of there with the burst.
Beautiful air throw.
Ellie right back in the corner with that air throw. Oof, getting hit with a massive counter hit. Ellie waiting for Eddie to return, but still far from helpless is Zato. But getting clipped, and this is exactly where Bridget wants to be. Gonna be tough for Eddie or for Zato to get started here. Yes, you have to block that super. Bridget's gonna be plus. Hitting with the low, gonna get the wall splat. Uses wild assault to get the hard knockdown. Gonna have to deal with that pressure right here. And FD is not good enough. Just all this continuous eddy pressure right here. You have to block everything. You have to block that overhead. If you don't, gonna get wall splatted, gonna get supered. Gonna get the hard knockdown, and this is exactly what we saw from Ellie in the ankle gator matchup earlier. Gonna see that continuous pressure loop. It's gonna take a lot to get out of it because this just goes on for a very long time. You have to use resources to get out of it, otherwise you're just gonna see this. But Ellie did not have the resources to get the hard knockdown, so that's at least good news for Gwyn. But still, I don't know if this is gonna be enough to actually come back here. We'll see. Because Gwyn wants to make sure that she gets that hard knockdown to go into Oki, but Zato just needs that one hit, and there's the perfect.
Ellie with the perfect, even after all that pressure.
2Ks all the way. Just 4 times in a row. Ellie says, I can block this, I don't care. As long as you don't get me into a knockdown, I don't care if I keep blocking here.
Ooh, Roger misses, and then Gwyn into the corner.
Yep, this is going to be a wall splat right here. Wild Assault into hard knockdown. Means that Zato gets to loop their pressure. Pushed right back to the corner again. Unfortunately getting hit with the throw and the Eddie follow-up, but using that burst to get out of it. Hits with Tap Dust, uses the RRC. This is over. And then on to game 3.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, so what can Gwyn do here to come back?
Really gotta just not let Ellie gain the momentum to use that Eddie pressure to get into the corner. Both players I feel like have shown that they are quite capable of just being absolutely dominant in the corner, and yeah, just got to make sure that Ellie cannot get that pressure started in the first place.
No, I think that's fair. But you know, we just saw that super right there with the wall break. It's as long as Gwyn can actually push her opponent to the corner, then you know life's going to be good here. But Gwyn's not really winning neutral too much here in ways that actually forces their opponent into the corner. But as I say that, she managed to do that with Ellie, managed to prevent Ellie from getting out of the corner, but Ellie is doing a good job of sending Eddie out. Yeah. But Gwyn managed to kill Eddie there. So far, this has been a little bit of a change in the story. Maybe Gwyn has made the adaptation to figure this out. Gwyn certainly does a great job, as we see there, of keeping her opponent in the corner. Does not care at all about your pressure.
With the Roger dive mix-up.
And Gwyn takes the point. We are on to game 4. Maybe Gwyn was listening to you.
Excellent job, Gwyn.
Yes. Fellow Bridget player, happy to see the Bridget win. But Gwyn using that burst to get out of hitting a pose there. Did not want to deal with the follow-up from Zato. So far, Zato being evasive. Not working out too great for Gwyn right here. That is going to be a... Oh, no. Drop the combo. That will be a wall splat, though. We're going to see the Wild Assault. We're going to see the hard knockdown. Zato does not have access to Eddie, but is going to use Super to get that meter refill. And Deflect Shield attempt did not really do anything there. Unfortunately, Zato and Eddie are really, really hard to push back.
Yeah. Couldn't keep Ellie off of them in the corner.
Oh, good 6P there from Ellie. Excellent job. Good kill on Eddie from Gwyn. But Zato's using that Wild Assault to continue that pressure. But still, without Eddie, there's only so much you can do. Gwyn is able to start her pressure. Gwyn is able to stop Eddie from getting started here. Gonna get the wall splat, gonna get the hard knockdown with the super here. This is exactly what Gwyn wants to do. Gwyn stands a pretty good shot of getting to round 3 with this. We'll see. Just has to use that meter here, keep Ellie in the corner, prevent them from getting started at all, and not dealing with opposed is a good way to keep that pressure going. Eddie is gone for now, but Eddie is just back. Gwyn's going to have to block whatever we see here next unless she manages to mash and kill Eddie. Yeah, that's exactly what Ellie was trying to bait out there.
Yeah.
And still, the burst is going to give Gwyn one more chance here. Oh, nice. Oh, but that burst. Oh, good job, Gwyn. Jumping that last attempt to keep the pressure going with the throw from Ellie. We are on to round 3. But both players do not have burst resources, so it's going to be a matter of who gets the meter here. And I think that will probably decide who wins.
Ooh,
good air throw
air
from Gwyn. We are in the corner. Tap Dust, RRC. We're going to see that excellent side switch combo from Gwen here. Right back into the corner you go. I want you there. I want to keep that Oki. Good block on the YRC, but doesn't get the punish. Roger Super did just destroy a pose. We're going to get the hard knockdown. What's the mix going to be? Oh, she was trying to bait something there, but did not go for the throw there. We're going to see the burst. Yep. But still no resources from either player. Gwen's about to get meter though, so.
Hey, there it is.
We are at 2-2. Gwen, former FGC champ, says, "This is my domain. I have won the most FGCs. I'm not giving up this easily."
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference here is just Gwen has found those spots where Ellie leaves Eddie unsafe, and Gwen has managed to actually kill Eddie and find spots to impose her own pressure upon Zato.
Yeah.
And that's really been the difference in these last 2 games.
Yeah, Gwen doing an excellent job of making sure that Ellie isn't getting in too much with Eddie, able to kill off Eddie with those like far slashes, getting the far slash counter hit to push Ellie into the corner and keep up the Bridget pressure. Excellent Oki pressure. Beautiful use of the yo-yo and just the Bridget movement here. But
Yeah.
Ellie taking
good
back the pressure, sending Gwen into the corner, but Gwen out of the corner, and we're back to neutral here, mid-screen. Gwen sending Ellie back to the corner.
Gwen is begging Ellie to use that burst, but Ellie is not biting at all. But Ellie is Eddie-less for now, just getting Eddie back. This is still anyone's round, as unbelievable as it might seem, and just like that, Ellie gets the wall break, gonna get the hard knockdown. Does not have Eddie meter
DP?
though, is
Nope.
gonna get it back with the super almost certainly. Oh, but uses the BRC. Fast RC cancel into the following JS, I believe, and takes that round. What is going on? I don't know, people are yelling. I think they're just
people
involved
getting
into this
hyped
match. As we are.
for the Gwen stylish negative Ellie match.
I mean, how could you not be? We are into game 5 when this looked pretty dominant at first.
Yeah, Gwen showing excellent adaptation to Ellie's pressure. Health is getting low, but is able to push Ellie into the corner and keep up that pressure. Ooh.
Oh,
Ellie-
try to use the gold burst. Unfortunately, to no avail. That's going to do it, I think. Yep.
Oh,
All right, good effort from Gwen. But Ellie moves on. Gwen is going to be in loser's bracket.
Gwen's not out. We could still see Gwen come back through losers. So we'll just have to see if how the bracket goes. Maybe Gwen will be able to get the run back.
I was going to say we might see this matchup again. We'll see.
Yeah.
But either way, it will not be with us. We are going to pass the reins over to Mars and Boat. It's been Fighting Baker. It's been Heckle. Thanks so much.
Have a good rest of your night, and thanks for tuning in to FGC number 11 live from GameWorks here in Seattle. Take it easy.
I assume you're good to call the top main order? You did great. You were, yeah. Okay. Tell us about it. We're just hanging out. Oh, no, I know. I'm being stupid. Are we, like, already live? Yeah. Like, on the live side? Is they hear me right now? Okay. No, that's fine. All right, what's up?
Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a great evening here at FGC number 11. I am your new commentator hopping in for top 8, Mars. Joining with me is...
I am Boat. I am the I'm not the commentator.
You are the commentator now, but you're also the
I'm
tournament
also the-
organizer for this tournament.
We're at top 5, so now I get to just chill out and commentate some good Guilty Gear.
Yeah, we just saw a really... Was that set we just saw winners? Or, that was winners, right?
That was winner semis. So Ellie making top 3.
Impressive. I think this is probably Ellie's best result that I think I've ever seen from her.
She's gotten like top 3 at other events, but this is at
like a larger event.
Yeah. That's kind of what I meant. Also, hi D. Hope you're having a good time in chat. I hope everyone's having a good time in chat. You know, if you have a good time, you're enjoying the stream, please share it on social media. Shout out how good this overlay is.
We got the numbers.
We got the numbers. We got Odd Toaster versus Tickly Moore. We got the Slashback champion versus the bonus round champion. Ino versus Nagori Yuki. A matchup that in the past was very tough for Ino, but this patch is actually, I think, fairly even.
I feel like Ino could actually like keep up with Nago in conversion ability.
Absolutely.
Maybe
yeah.
not in terms of damage, of course, but in terms of like breaking the wall and getting positive bonus, Ino's gonna keep up in that regard.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, the low profile.
Toaster is very experienced in this matchup. A fun Toaster lore fact is that they actually picked up Nago in part to beat this character in particular.
They were on Geo before, right?
They were on Geo very early in Strive days, and they picked up Nago to deal with the PNW Ino infestation.
That was even before, like, I never knew Toaster as a Geo player because that was before I even, like, had heard of Strive.
Yeah, that was like Season 1 Strive only, pretty much.
This is gonna kill, I think. Maybe?
This absolutely kills.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because wall damage, if you don't know in chat, the wall break damage is always unscaled by the combo.
Yeah, and Nago Super is like a bit of a guts crusher.
A tiny bit, yeah.
It has a lot of hits.
Now, Tickle actually missed the K-dive input there. Tickle's a big fan of doing, like, dash up and then jump back K-dive to whiff punish your 6P attempt.
That makes sense. He also uses it a lot in, like, on defense in, like, terms of, like, FD fuzzy jump.
Yep, absolutely.
Dive.
That was one of the main things that I think got a lot of mileage for him in the Slashback Winners Finals and Grand Finals versus Jonathan today. Was doing that K-dive on defense. Toaster just looks so strong, though. It's very tough to... The thing is, I think both these players are players who are very willing to RPS, but
Yeah.
if... Let's assume that, you know, neither player is right more than the other. If you're both about 50% success rate on your RPS, Nago wins that, like, for sure. Like, Nago wins that every time. Oh, my goodness.
Misses the punish.
Yeah.
Ultimate Fortissimo.
Yeah, that was actually very lucky for Tickle, because Toaster had almost that juicy counter hit 2H, huge punish, the blood to spend as well. But Tickle makes it out alive, gets punished for backdashing on a wake up.
Tickle was saying earlier, he's so nervous. Like, he was saying he was, like, more nervous about,
Tickle
like...
always says that shit.
Well, he was specifically saying he was more nervous about this event, or, like, local events than, like, traveling.
Well, the thing is, once you, like, do well at out-of-region tournaments, there is kind of a weight on your shoulders for, like, oh, I should be doing this well at locals. You know, I won Slashback. I should certainly be winning FGC 11, but what people don't realize is that FGC 11 is much more stacked than most majors.
Like, and all the local players are like, oh, Tickle's a target now.
Oh, they all know how to fight Ito, and they all want to beat Tickle.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, the PRC. I don't really agree with the bite as a punish. If you have 8 frames to punish with bite, you can punish with, like, close slash.
Yeah, but the decision to do, like, the overhead into PRC there was
Yeah,
good.
that one's really good, yeah, for sure. Tickle, good job calling out the, called out the bite, but didn't call out that defensive option.
This is the fuzzy jump dive.
Pressure reset with the MLA. With a throw, just out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That was quick.
Tried to go for some aggressive defensive option, but Toaster was already ready for it, and that was 3 games.
That was really fast.
You know, it's funny because I watch Strive sometimes, and I'm like, yeah, this game shouldn't be 3 out of 5. It's actually not that fast, and then I blink, and it's, oh, Toaster just beat Tickle. Okay.
I would consider that an upset by, like, what's been going on recently in region with Tickle being, like, Slashback champion, doing really well in region recently, and Toaster playing other games. So
That's very true, but Toaster's just a very strong fighting game player. You can kind of never count them out, especially with a character that's sort of just as fundamentally solid as Nagori Yuki is.
Yeah. And it's not like they're not playing fighting games, they're just playing other fighting games.
Yeah, they're playing a lot of Uni, a bit of Tekken as well. Tickle also took a small break from fighting games after Slashback. Decided to come here just because it was a pretty stacked tournament.
Well, he was baited by Yoho Spill.
He was. Who didn't end up coming?
Also, Tickle tried to put me in an ultimatum of he'll only sign up for this tournament if I also play. But the $50 ended up getting him anyway. And then Yoho didn't show up.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but we have a pretty banger top 8 so far. I mean, that last... So not this set. That was pretty quick, 3-0. What the set before this one with Gwen versus Negative Ellie. Was it? That was a heater.
That was a good set.
Yeah.
I was definitely watching that. And Ellie's only I think Ellie's played all 3 twos except for one set. She's been clutching. It's one thing to be like, oh, I played three game 5 sets in a row. It's another thing to say I won 3 game 5 sets in a row.
Yeah.
So I think the next set would be that's Sunny D and I can't see.
Hidden Gwen, right?
Oh, word. I was looking at the players. I was
Yeah,
like, I can't
Sunny D Gwen. So I hope that we get a set history of these 2 players because I don't know if they've ever actually fought in bracket before.
I don't think so. This is like a breakout tournament for Sunny D. He beat Innocuous, and he
That's a very strong win.
He almost beat Toaster. It was game 5.
That would be a very good win too. Yeah. Sunny D's been a good player for a while, but an online grinder, especially as of late.
Yeah,
I mean, Gwen was like the OG. Well, it's funny because Toaster was a huge online grinder for a long time in Strive, and then when Toaster started taking a break from that online bracket lifestyle, Gwen really took over as the premier PNW. I'm going to enter 4 online brackets in 5 days type thing. And I hate it because, you know, part of me wants to say, oh, it's just online brackets, blah, blah, blah. But, like, every time someone grinds online brackets in the PNW, they end up doing super well at locals. So maybe actually just playing the game does help you. Who knows?
Oh, I mean, you can definitely say, like, online brackets don't, like, count, quote-unquote, or, like, they don't matter in terms of, like...
Yeah.
How would I put it? Like, they don't matter in terms of, like, saying, like, oh, look at all these online brackets, Jesus
Yep,
Christ.
that's all online brackets. That's literally all online brackets.
Yeah, but online brackets definitely help you get better, even if it's not in terms of like improving skills or like even getting better in matchups, just like familiarizing yourself with like tournament nerds.
Also, notably, Sunny D was not a Sin player until pretty recently.
Really? Who was he on before?
I don't remember.
I've always known him as a Sin player.
Sin didn't exist until recently.
It's not that recent. Regardless, this is a matchup, or at least this is a character that Gwen will definitely be familiar with. Gwen also has a Sin.
That's true. Gwen was a big believer in like the Season 3 Sin being a top tier character type deal. And then she went back to the Bridget. Oh my god, that throw was so good.
She knew. She knows the character.
And then, she could have commented off that yo-yo into RC but just didn't go for it. So, Sunny D getting an extra life here. Yeah, we'll break the wall with the Tyrant Rave. You have to be careful though. Gwen does have DP. Yep, okay. So Sunny tried to backdash to bait out the DP RC, which is a very strong like layer 2 option in the matchup. But Gwen just did wake up throw PRC, which is another very strong defensive option that uses meter. Oh, immediate burst! That's so unfortunate. They go in the corner.
She tried to burst him into the corner and
she keeps throwing that. How does she keep throwing that?
I didn't realize there was a throwable gap there. If the Sin doesn't play, maybe the Sin is playing.
Sin was 2022. That was recent. Don't make me feel old. Don't make me feel old. Ooh, didn't get the full conversion off that. The double over it actually does make the Flex Shield not get a neutral win.
Yeah, you still have to actually block it correctly.
Yeah.
And it's not like fuzzy ball. Oh my god. She knows. Oh my god.
Oh, what a conversion too. Using the Wild Assault to extend the combo, get the guaranteed kill. Gwen looking so good.
She's just finding every opportunity to be like, I know this character, I know there's a throwable gap here, and then being right.
Yeah, she has like a literal like it's not just that it's a 100% throw rate on the elk hunt, it's that it's always very early in the animation. It's like she clearly isn't reacting to the elk hunt. She has a game plan that is calling out the elk hunt. Like she knows this dude is just gonna elk hunt here every time.
Yeah, and it's like it makes sense because Elcon is super relevant in the matchup, given that like it low profiles a lot of Frigid's pokes.
Yeah, and
Sin wants to be elk hunting.
that's a classic interaction right there too. People not knowing that like a late hit in the active frames of a slow Bridget scooter is actually like pretty plus.
Oh yeah.
And just gets caught trying to challenge that, closes out the first round, and then looking so good in this round too.
This is hard with positive bonus right now.
Yeah. Yeah, because like you have to RPS like all these interactions, and Gwen with the positive bonus. Oh, drops the conversion. I think she's safe here. Yeah, just goes for the easy punish. You know, a lot of people, it can be difficult because you have multiple different directions you can go with Ride the Lightning. But after you block the first one, you can just close slash, and it just guaranteed hits them every time.
Yeah, it's like one of those supers where it has a super clear punish point, but you just have to know. It's like also axles.
Yes, exactly, yes. Let's see if Sunny D can adapt, change up the pressure.
Ooh. Nice challenge when the break didn't actually land. Gonna break the wall.
Yep.
Getting positive, and the hard knockdown.
Yeah.
Gwyn with 50 can represent DPRC. Ooh, nice throw.
Yeah, she did go for it, but yeah, throw does beat DPRC. And given what Gwen has been representing on defense, possibly a safer option than going for the backdash.
For sure.
Oh, mistimes the close slash, just gets thrown for it. Very unfortunate sequence here. Has to eat the BRC, blocks the mix though. Still though, Gwen with resources.
Ooh. Is this gonna break the wall?
With Wild Assault, absolutely. Wow, that JD conversion was crazy.
I didn't realize that Sin got combos off JD like that. That's real mix. I like the air dash back there, representing like DP bait when Sin has 100 meter. Yeah.
Ooh,
oh my
cross
god.
up setup. Gwen combos. Ooh, trying to go for a cross up doesn't work out, and can't block the overhead.
I think this is it.
Absolutely. Richard unfortunately does not have the health of a character like Sin.
Fortunately.
I say unfortunately. Unfortunately for Gwen, fortunately for every other human being on this earth.
And some of these on the board.
Yeah, that was a really good game. You know, adapted very well to the options that Gwen was representing and just didn't get caught out for doing the same layer 1 game plan that they'd been doing.
Ooh, nice whiff punish.
Yeah, and the yo-yo comeback makes that move actually like convert into a full combo.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That was the landing frames, right?
Yeah, three frames of landing lag.
Yep.
Ooh, big starter.
Oh, goes for a cheeky reset. Gwen just not blocking these overheads is one of the sort of baseline things you need to be able to deal with against Sin is blocking that 2-4S.
And now that Elcon is faster, that's just like that's not fuzzyable. That's real.
Yeah, I mean it's real in the sense that you can't just auto fuzzy it, but
well, you also can't react to Elcon as well as easily.
That's true, yeah.
Because before the plan was block high, react to the low.
Yes. But
Now
Elcon isn't the low, is it? Isn't the Elcon the forward dash?
Elcon is the forward like low profile dash. That's also a low.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The mirror?
We're saying Gwen has a Sin, but picking it? I haven't seen Gwen Sin in a while.
I haven't seen Gwen Sin since
Bonus round.
it lost at bonus round in winners. So no, not to me. It lost to SNKs. Gwen farmed my ass at bonus round. I did not take a set off her.
Oh, we're DPing. Everyone's DPing.
Sin DP is a good move.
Probably the best DP.
It's dependent on the situation, but I would say in general, yeah, it's probably the best DP in the game. It's really good.
I mean, I feel like the only like other option would be Leo because it's a flash kick.
Yeah.
Sin with I can't say Sin. Gwen with 100 meter.
Sunny can't block that overhead either. Both these players unable to react to the 20-some frame overhead.
I think it's 21, maybe. Oh, this is so scary.
Oh, goes for the eats?
That's it.
Yeah, with the RC, clearly.
All right, Gwyn.
Very, very scrappy first round in that game 5. Sunny D now on. This is the bracket point right here.
This would be a huge upset. Oh my god. Huge resource advantage. Has 50.
This round might be a wash. Good block.
Really important block, actually, because otherwise Sunny D was going to run away with another wall break and a positive bonus.
And uses the Wild Soul to convert into the wall break with the hard knockdown from the Tyrant Rave.
Ooh.
And just wakes the DP coming back! Oh my goodness!
Look at him go.
This is like Season 1 Leo mirrors. Both players just DPing on every single frame gap. I mean, why not, right? If it works every time, you might as well.
It's huge. It's a huge CP.
Yeah, it's just so good. Wild Assault catches with a close slash, but no confirm.
That could have been a huge starter.
Oh no! Oh no! DP!
They could have put her like 3 times.
Gwyn just not able to react to the upward hitbox of the DP. You got to hit between the 2 hits. Overhead works though. Doesn't use the RC confirm. Doesn't use the RC confirm either. Go for the overhead again.
You don't even need RC there. You can super and break the wall.
You can super as well. Yes.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
This is Guilty Gear Strive as Daisuke intended. Tyrant Rave not going to close it out, but will give you a hard knockdown. So that's to be aware of the 50, yep. Deflection is punished, and Gwyn takes it game 5. Last round. Oh.
What a clutch Sin pick.
Yeah.
I thought if we were going to see a second character from Gwyn, it would be Ava.
I think Gwyn just realized, like, you know, if you're just going to use these belligerent options that Sin has, I can do that too. Like, if you have the reads on your opponent in that scenario, going for the mirror, I think makes a lot of sense, and Gwyn proved why, taking that clutch game 5.
I'm glad it wasn't a situation where, like, Gwyn picks in and then... I'm glad it wasn't a situation where, like, Gwyn picks in and then just ran Sunny D over, because that always feels bad if, like, someone picks your character and then destroys you with them. Sunny D kept that round close, or kept that game close.
That's true.
Took a round and brought it to, like, one more interaction. So we got something innocuous and Tickle now. I feel like both sides of winner semis got upset. So now we have innocuous and Tickle. Innocuous making the run from a round 2 loss, beating Zeron and Rachel.
Good wins. Now, okay, so this matchup, I don't know if we have the set count between these 2 players head to head, but historically speaking, Innocuous beats Tickle like every single time.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Innocuous has, over the course of Strive's history, which it's been less true recently now that Tickle's become a much stronger player, but historically speaking, this matchup has gone very, very hard in Innocuous's favor. I think Tickle struggles versus Geo, and part of it is that Geo is a character who can punish you hard for not blocking. We see the head-to-head here on screen. I hope the players are actually swap sides. But yeah, I was correct. You can see 1 win for Tickle at bonus round, but other than that, it's been very heavily Innocuous's favor every single time. And yeah, Tickle just known non-blocker, and that gets you killed versus Geo pretty quickly, unfortunately.
Well, we call it active defense.
Active defense. That 5P was a good active defense, actually. But yeah, well, that was so risky. It's so scary to go for Note versus Geo, just because she has so many tools to punish you for going for projectiles from a distance.
Yeah, big burst movement, and kind of a Vortex character now. She has, like, Geo has some set play, and...
I wouldn't go as far as calling it set play, but her strike throw is significantly harder to deal with on defense now that she can get that guaranteed guard crush versus characters without a DP.
A lot of her routing now is just finding ways to get into Garudog.
Yeah. Tickle not reacting to the pressure reset. Ooh, whips a stroke.
Ooh.
And yeah, just gets caught trying to do a fuzzy defense. That 2S is the classic fuzzy killer. And gets hit by the enhanced too.
Look how active that defense was.
I mean, if you have a DP, you can react to that move and punish it. Or if you have a meter reverse on your meter to do it.
Yeah.
But with no meter and no DP, that's just a Garrett. Like, you have to hold that. You really do have to hold that, unfortunately.
Yeah, some of the setups are fake, but for the most part, if it's meaty drill, you just have to hold that and take strike throw. Baits the burst, doesn't get it.
With the offense now, wall conversion with the Wild Assault. Can do a hard knockdown here with the Wild Assault. With positive bonus, a lot of meter on deck. The BRC low after the hover dash.
That
was a disgusting mix. We all got hit. Chad, if you got hit, put type 1. Type 2 if you didn't, if you blocked it, so I can know who the liars in chat are.
Reggie got hit.
Reggie, yeah, we all got hit, yeah. Reggie's honest.
I feel bad for Reggie. Reggie was going to be here. Reggie's sick.
Unfortunate.
So many people dropped out last minute.
That's how it goes sometimes. We still have an amazing top 8, though, I have to say. A lot of really strong players.
Yeah, I was really happy that, like, I was expecting after the last FGC, which was, like, really, really stacked, that some people would, take a break. But I'm glad that we still got, like, a lot of the top Washington and PNW players here.
Yeah.
Nice challenge.
Ooh, yeah, that does trade with YRC.
Tickle just OS's everything there.
Yeah, Tickle really has the media OSs on lock. I mean, this is a player, like as he says himself, this is a player who has put all his stat points into offense and button pressing, and has put none into like neutral or defense. So when he's on offense, he's going to OS 18 different options at once.
But not on defense.
No, on defense he's just doing fuzzy backdash. Ooh, Knuckles actually dropped his post-wall break Oki, but unpunished for it.
Oh, doesn't get the combo there. Oh, this is huge.
Good match on defense, though. Took up making really good use of Ino's pretty good pokes in 2S and 2K. Innocuous blocks the delay low, but doesn't block the Wild Assault frame trap.
Using Wild Assault like that, not just to like take another turn, but to represent a frame trap in a situation you wouldn't otherwise be able to, is so good.
Yeah, it's one of the really interesting and sort of creative uses of the tool. Tickle, the classic Tickle K-Dive. Innocuous burst on defense, I have to respect it.
Again.
And yeah, again.
Because like normally there's like the options that Ino has there to like her cancel options there don't hit at that timing.
Yeah, her only cancel option that can even like really threaten anything is S-Stroke, and S-Stroke is very risky versus a character who can extremely easily punish it with Gio's fast buttons.
Ooh, I thought Tickle was about to get answered.
Yeah, that was a great whip punish from Tickle. Just doing the falling JK. Cross up JK.
Tickle has what feels like an endless toolbox of just tricks.
Yeah. Again, he's put a lot of stat points into offense. He's got the level 27 offense spell.
I mean, kind of feels like what you should do with a set play character. At least, maybe not put all your stat points there, but at least having really good defense or offense.
Yeah.
Important.
Easy kill for Innocuous. Showing some life. I mean, this has been a fairly close showing despite the 2-0 scoreline.
Oh, I thought Tickle dropped it, but no, that was just a frame kill.
Yeah. Tickle's combos are really, really good.
Yeah, he
Blocks
routes
the
everything into the wall break.
Yeah, blocks the low, but just doesn't respect the S-Stroke RC option. Gets hit by the 5H frame trap. And yeah.
Nice. Close 3-0.
No, it's not over yet.
Oh.
Innocuous won that first round, so Innocuous with life on the board, but you can't get it by those S strokes. DP gonna work out, no conversion, unfortunately. The change to that DP actually does make it like a significantly lower reward in neutral. It's kind of like only a combo tool, unfortunately, these days.
It is a hell of a combo tool, though.
It is for sure. Sicko looking so good in this third round. And just the 2H call out, instant closeout.
It's a really good choice. One thing I really like about Tickle's gameplay is I feel like he's super correct about choosing to break the wall or not. Like, if he's not going to be able to break with a hard knockdown, he usually won't break the wall.
Yeah.
And routing in that way to get as much meter and then having 50 to get the hard knockdown, just keep looping the pressure.
Yeah, one of the most important things you can have in fighting games in general is a strong layer 1. A strong fundamental game plan. And Tickle has such a good understanding of what he needs to do in any given scenario. And regardless of, what his opponent has been doing and representing, Tickle knows how to optimize every single hit and situation.
For sure.
And if you're, once you get hit, you're just at Tickle's mercy.
And that kind of like level 1 gameplay, like you said, in addition to just, especially in Strive, good resource management will take you so far.
Yeah. This is a very resource-heavy game now that you have the Wild Assault and Deflect Shield uses of the burst meter. So being able to juggle the meter, the burst, and all your character-specific tools matters a lot.
There's like a lot of mixed opinions about the stuff added to Season 3, but one thing I will say that, like, especially people I've talked to have said that, like, they definitely like, Strive Season 3 is a really interesting resource management game.
It is.
Especially with how good positive bonus is. Positive bonus is like super, super strong, but the impact it has on resource management is huge.
I think the change to positive bonus they made in the most recent patch, where the meter gain is still at its fullest, but the burst regen isn't as much.
That was a really healthy
I think
change.
that was a really healthy change that made it a lot more interesting, Because before, I think the answer leaned way too heavily into, just break the wall, get positive bonus, always spend it for hard knockdown. Now that it's doesn't give you like the full burst regen, there is a lot more that goes into it.
Yeah, especially because like round start being the way it is in Strive, a lot of times you're gonna get like a round start counter hit, and on the last patch, the decision to use Wild Assault to break the wall and use Wild Assault to get to the wall, that wasn't really a decision.
Yeah, you just always did it.
Now the fact that you are committing 100% of your burst for positive bonus is actually like a decision to think about.
Yeah, because you don't just get it back instantly.
Yeah, it is, and it's definitely like character dependent. Like against a character with like DP, if you can't safe jump that, I don't think it's worth spending the 50.
I kind of agree, actually. Yeah. Versus really strong DPs like Sin DP, especially, I would just not. Also, if they have meter too, right? Because if they can represent DPRC, you're spending half your burst to essentially just beat another RPS scenario.
Yeah, or if it's like a character like Anji or Baiken, where if you don't have projectile
can't
Loki,
safe jump it,
even if they don't have meter, you don't get like a guaranteed favorable situation, or like you don't get a guaranteed mix, and so it's maybe not so worth it to spend it there.
Yep.
Now we have Odd Toaster versus Negative Ellie. I don't think these two have played recently.
We just saw the head-to-head stats. The last time they played was October of 2022.
You said October. I was like, okay, October 2023.
No, 2022. It has been, those are online brackets as well. It has been so long since these two players have been at the same, they just don't go to the, both of them have just gone to a very different set of events.
Or even like the same event, but different editions.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm very excited to see like this, what I would consider like to be a new matchup.
Yeah. Ellie making really good use of the Eddie downtime and spending all the resources to keep pressure going. Because once you get that one hit, that's so much damage.
That's a lot of damage. I love the CSJ resets from Ellie. They don't. It's like one, it's good pressure. Two, it's like very long duration pressure.
Yes.
When Eddie is dead, just like pressure that is both solid and consumes time is really good.
Yeah. Ellie's goal really, and I think this is just the way you should be playing Zato in this patch with the nerf Zato, is you want to buy time. Great throw on the Fukio.
Ooh, catches the backdash with Pierce.
Yeah, Pierce will OS a lot of defensive options there, especially because Nago obviously has no DP. Goes right into the Sword Super, resets the Eddie gauge, blocks the mix. Toaster, yeah, negative Ellie just playing very safe there, really respecting the defensive options from Toaster. And Toaster kind of counters that by showing equal respect to Ellie's offense.
Also, I love that Toaster like knows the weakness of Eddie is that system mechanics. YRC burst. As soon as like there's a good situation that you can burst and get out of the corner and kill Eddie, it's worth considering.
Yeah, famously, like when you burst, it's more important that you hit Eddie than you hit Zato.
Yeah.
Like, even if Zato baits the burst, if you kill Eddie, it doesn't matter because the damage that he can represent without Eddie is so much lower than what he can do with Eddie on the screen. And yeah, Toaster blocks multiple mixes but doesn't block the final one. That's the power of Zato, right? When you do have Eddie, you get kind of multiple successful mix opportunities off of just one neutral win.
And you don't need meter to do it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, those backdashes. That looks rehearsed.
For sure.
This is how Ellie plays when she doesn't have Eddie, is a lot of these fly FDCs. Also, I have no idea why she flickers FD like this.
Save meter?
No, she says that she should stop doing it.
Oh, doesn't get the command grab too early. Still in throw protection, but of course unable to punish because Eddie's there. YRC, yeah. One of those scenarios where Toaster actually does go for YRC without Eddie on screen.
It's hard because like you want to take a turn. You want to start your offense when Eddie isn't there and get your hits in, but then you're also giving up meter for YRCing when Eddie's around.
Yeah, and because of that, Toaster has no defensive resources to deal with the pressure there. Going very aggressive early in this round, paying off. FSSS will drain the blood, but Eddie's defense, or Ellie's defense holds strong.
Look at Eddie's defense.
You know, it is Eddie's defense too if you're playing plus R. Read a command grab there. Toaster punishing it hard with a close slash. Not enough to close out the round. And, you know, this is one of those scary scenarios where you actually can just get a lot started.
Yeah, Ellie's committing to the round though. Like there was an argument to be had for like just like losing the round quickly so that Toaster doesn't have this much burst.
Yeah.
But Ellie camped for Eddie and committed to the round.
I feel like that's a bit too high level, too kind of in your head to lose the round on purpose faster to give them less burst.
I do it. I do it all the time.
I think that's crazy.
I think it's correct.
It can be correct, but I think it's wrong. You know what I mean?
You don't have
you
to.
can be correct and wrong at the same time.
You don't have to like make you don't have to purposely die. You just
okay. Great YRC to kill Eddie. That's what we were talking about earlier, right? Where it's like even if you punish that YRC, which of course Ellie didn't, it's not enough to kill.
Oh my god, barely not popping though.
Yeah, Toaster has always had phenomenal blood management.
I haven't seen Toaster pop today.
Yeah, again, Toaster does not pop unless they are going all in with like the high-low mix stuff right at the end.
Sunny Day was walking by earlier and said the Toaster popped. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
First Eddie.
Yep.
Nice mash.
Playing the Eddie zoning game right now.
Zato's a zoner.
Zato kind of is a zoner, yeah. Not actually, but kind of. just backdashing, but gets caught by the JH. Oh, and tries to backdash there too. Goes for the super. Yeah, this is big damage.
I feel like Toaster has really good delayed movies.
Absolutely. I mean, that's one of the cores of Nagore Yuki. Like, you look at the way Hotashi plays, one of the OG Nago players, and just really good delay me's, delay close slash. It's just such a strong option.
Ellie is hitting like so many IBs on far slash, but it's supposed to be IBFD.
Yeah. Also, I have to call it out there. Ellie lost that last round by not blocking a tap dust. As a Zato player, if you don't block a tap dust, like you're on fraud notice. You can't say shit as a Zato player if you're not blocking tap dust. You've lost Yap privileges in that case.
Nice throw.
Yep, throw conversion with Frog.
This is hard because if Naga or if Toaster commits to the round, Ellie's getting a lot of burst back.
True. Yeah, I agree with the immediate YRC. Yeah, I agree with it.
Ellie getting a decent amount of burst back and now has enough for Wild Assault. Ooh. Not breaking the wall though.
Yeah, just goes for the blood economy instead. Goes to the blood economy there, and Ellie gets caught swinging.
Oh my god.
Oh no! It doesn't break the wall! Still though, plus frames after plus frames. So much blood to spend, you have to burst. Toaster has enough for one special move. Only one.
Or maybe 2 Fukios? Maybe?
I would be scared to do two Fukios. You have to 2 Fukio into like a move that drains blood on block.
This is hard. Ellie has no resources. Oh,
But it's
no.
the YRC, that's the freest bit of your life.
Yeah. That's really hard when when you're like forced to break the wall in a situation where you don't have hard knockdown and your opponent has better resources than you.
Yeah.
Because you're breaking the wall and immediately put it into like a guess per game situation.
Yeah, Fukio back Blade from Toaster round start will force out Ellie's burst. It's one of those things you absolutely have to do. And now Eddie's dead. This is a lot of time without Eddie and the hit too.
It's worth, yeah.
Yep. Toaster just wants to keep that offense going, not give Ellie a second to breathe. Has the meter to keep that FSS plus. Command grab. So much blood to spend now. Ooh, but spends a lot of it right away.
Ellie makes it out of that really hard situation.
Yeah. Toaster went very aggressive, kind of all in with their blood usage, and Ellie just blocks it all out.
Nice. Not gonna kill.
Yeah, but does get the hard knockdown with a Wild Assault. We'll have Eddie back very momentarily.
Oh my god!
No, okay,
oh
no! No,
Guess.
Okay, guess is right. Both players literally on a pixel.
This is so hard for Ellie though. Oh! I don't know who won.
Yeah, Toaster got it out. Finding the tiniest gap in the opposed timing.
I didn't know who won.
To get the clone. Yeah, it's hard because they're both on chip health, right? And they both have these incredible resource intensive tools to spend.
Yeah, this is definitely a resource matchup with Blood and Eddie.
Oh, baits at the 6P, resets all of the blood, uses the Wild Assault to stay plus, and then the command grab. Now you have to hold all of this mix, and Toaster just closes out immediately.
We saw in that very last interaction what I was saying earlier about Ellie's hitting the IBs but not IBFDing, so Toaster's getting the blood back and gets to stay close.
Yeah.
And like there is merit to IBing as a mix-up to IBFD, but if you're only IBing, then it's not really scary.
Yeah, IB can be really strong against certain Nago options because it means that he's no longer spaced out during his block strings, which is one of his big advantages. But if you're not IBFDing ever, it means that he can do a lot of those strings that Toaster was doing right there. That just, blows you up.
It's one of those things where like normally on if you're IBFDing /flash, it's because it's to get him to spend blood to make back the distance he just lost.
Yes.
But in that case, he doesn't. He gets the blood and doesn't have to spend it.
Yeah. And Toaster just clutching out so many intense rounds and then finishes off with the perfect the final one. 3-1, going to grand finals. This is the Toaster classic of being like, oh, I might play May. I'm rusty at Strive. Gets the grands.
They literally were like,
yeah.
I'm gonna play day 1 May, and then the next day I asked, "Are you committing to the May?"
They were like, nah.
No, they didn't say no. They said, "Seed me like normal."
yeah. That means no. That means listen. I can tell you from experience. That means no.
It was good. They were already in a place in the bracket where because Plantain Poppy DQ'd, Toaster just ended up taking Plantain Seed.
Yeah.
It worked out.
Yeah.
Without having to reseed and not let people practice. As a TO, I love like doing the seeding and then seeing people practice for the matchups that I seeded for. I don't know why that feels good. But so here we have Tickle Gwyn. This was the projected winners finals, and it is
Loser semis.
Loser
Kind of
semis.
winners finals. It's like the losers finals of winners finals, you know? Because it's obviously not losers finals, but it's the losers finals of winners finals. If you think about it. I made Leon laugh. That's all I wanted. Everyone, if you're watching and chat having a good time, please shout out our stream runner, Leon. Leon Ultra, the beautiful, the great, is the one who actually hand-coded all these stats into our system. Is
They're shaking their head.
Yeah, hand-coded them. Look at these beautiful graphics. Leon designed all these graphics from scratch.
Every single one of these. Every word
Yeah.
you're seeing on screen, Leon's decision.
And yeah, I mean, you were saying it, how these are the players seeded to be in winners finals. We saw a lot of first places on that graphic.
Yeah, on both sides.
And these players have fought a ton, too.
Oh yeah, I mean, for a while, like, felt like every FGC was this grand finals.
Yep. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, goes over the 2K.
Yeah. Gwen air blocked that stroke, so it was very minus.
There's like a lot of information about air blocking that a lot of people don't know. If you take more risk, your opponent gets way more meters.
Yeah.
That's gonna kill.
That's sort of like the balance or punishment to air blocking.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, round start MLA, wild option. Tries to go for the fancy conversion, doesn't fully get it, but gets the wall break anyway.
No
No
hard knockdown.
resources? Yeah, no resources.
But with the health total that Gwen's at right now, like the job for Tickle right now is win the round without spending burst.
I think the job just win the round. Given
Oh, I didn't
that
realize
two already.
Gwen was in one round. Never mind.
Yeah, Dash 2, we're gonna close it out.
I was thinking about the resource situation. I didn't even realize that Gwen
Yeah.
was down a
You're
round.
too lost in the sauce.
I
You're
think
too lost in the resource.
I
game.
think about resources obsessively.
That's me. Whenever I lose a round, I'm like, you know what? I won cycle though, so like it's okay.
It's like my toxic trait of like whenever someone asks me for like feedback on a set or something, and I'm like, let me tell you about resource management.
Ooh, good interrupt on the. You know, people have forgotten how to interrupt H-stroke now that it's minus. But back in the day, everyone was good about reacting to that.
Throwing ace stroke is still possible.
The move has not had any inside of increase. It's the same animation. It's just more recovery.
Oh my god, the triple back dash.
You can and should be 2K'ing or throwing H-stroke on reaction still.
Yeah.
And we saw the mileage that Gwen got by doing it.
Gonna break the wall here.
Yeah, good conversion using the wild assault just to make that. Because that's one of those scenarios where previously Eno would have gotten like actually nothing. But now the wild assault gives her a full, 150 damage combo.
It's crazy that in a single patch, Eno went from like on the lower end of conversion ability to top class.
That's the power of wild assault.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, fast RC low. They tried to nerf that, but you kind of just can't.
Ooh, nice. No RC.
I'll say you actually could close out the round, I think, with RC if you're super optimal about it. But
Yeah.
the OS will do it anyway.
I guess Tickle is worried about a situation where he commits the RC and then Gwen bursts, but I feel like that's
Yeah.
worth it.
I think so too, but either way, yeah, Tickle very confident in his OSs. Tickle's just a player where you really can't DP RC versus his safe jumps because he's just always OSing with super behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the rinse and repeat from Tickle.
OS
Again, OS is the backdash. Tickle has OS every single option you can think of. If you unplug his controller, he's actually already OS that by plugging in his third controller.
Implying the second's like Ben plugged in.
Yeah, the second one is for the other OS. You haven't gotten to that one yet.
Duel 1.
It's looking really good for Tickle, especially like I was a little bit worried that he wasn't playing super confident after that first set that we saw him in, but this is looking great. Nice pressure, nice defense too.
Yeah.
Rare blocking from Tickle.
The craziest thing is when you're a player who's known for not blocking, when you block, it's like it's kind of busted. Because everyone is doing the safest, least greedy pressure with the fewest mixes, the least throw points, because they're so scared of you not blocking. And when you block, it's like, damn, I just wasted my turn. They just blocked it.
It's also really funny when like someone like Tickle, who is known for the active defense, just happens to have like really cracked blocks.
Yeah, Tickle, you know, it's fucked up because Tickle's so good at blocking. If he just blocked, he'd be so good at like every fighting game. Instead, he's only so good at the ones that reward you for not blocking. Which is this one right here.
I love that 6B. That's calling out like Tickle knows the setup there.
Yeah, 6B covers so much of what Bridget wants to do. It's one of the like sort of weaknesses of the character is that a lot of her standard neutral options at that sort of range get stuffed by 6B. It's really kind of only like dash 2S that can punish you.
Yeah, 2S a really good button, but it's doing a lot of heavy lifting in terms of beating 6B.
Absolutely. Yep, Tickle just goes for the aggressive 2K on the minus frames. Great punish on that block DP. It's kind of awkward to get the punish when you air block a DP as Eno, but Tickle has labbed that out and much more.
Tickle's a knower.
Absolutely. RC for plus frames, Emily for plus frames, but Gwen just says, okay, you have plus frames, I'm DPing.
Nice. Great resource situation for Tickle. Gonna be OSing everything.
Oh, goes for the BRC low!
Everyone's getting hit.
It's, how do you block that? Literally, how do you block that?
That's one of those. That's like one of those setups where the first time, like, if you're the person doing it and someone does block it, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it feels wrong.
The worst is when you go for a 6 setup like that, like a really cool like layer 2 setup, and they never switched to block high. Like they didn't react to you hover dashing in the first place, and they just didn't block high.
Yeah, it's like some of those mixes are like only work on people who are like good.
It's a good player only mix.
Yeah, like 5D FRC 2K.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Though I think a lot of players will do charged 5D.
Yeah,
to account for players who are a bit slower to react to it.
I get hit by charge dust.
Listen, we all get hit for charge. You were fuzzy blocking the fast RC 2K. You know, it's okay.
Yeah, I was just too much of a knower.
Yeah, you're too much of a knower. You have to be a head empty kind of player sometimes.
Tickle Ellie, another modern Washington Strive Classic. This happens pretty frequently.
These two players play 50 times a night every night. Fun fact. The set count won't show it, but if you count the friendlies, like if you're Yoho Spill and you count every friendly in your list, if there was a death note for these two players, it would be like 18 pages long.
Tickle was saying earlier, like, he was like, other people in Washington need to learn the Zato matchup. Tickle apparently feels he's doing all the heavy lifting in terms of knowing Zato stuff.
There's like 3 Zato players in the world left. This is one of them. Congrats to Ellie being a top 3 Zato player in the world. Top 3 at FGC as well already.
and being top 3 FGC is more prestigious than top 3 Zato.
Yeah, well, there's like 4 Zato players, so being top 3 makes, you know, it's not the craziest. But if Ellie wins this set, I mean, she will be confirmed better than Jonathan today, so instantly going into top 2.
What we were saying earlier about like everyone in the local scene has a target on your back, or sees Tickle as a target after winning Slashback. Imagine being a Zato player.
Yeah. Tickle already going for the layer 2 mix with that fuzzy crush delay JD. No reaction on the MLA. Tickle's making good use of the frame trap from 5H. It's a very interesting thing to see. Not your typical like Eno bun.
Ooh, FSC's into the 6P.
Yeah, just unfortunately it's way too active.
I kind of thought the 6P would, or the JS would hit the toes. No.
Nah, 6P was already out.
Yeah.
Like the reason it can beat a lot of, the reason you can often overhead 6P is because it takes time to come out, and you can hit the toes before then. But once it's already out and active, it's kind of not possible. Ooh, gets caught by the Emily frame trap. Tickle is trying so hard to kill Eddie here. That's one thing I remember watching at Slashback was seeing how Jonathan today would throw Eddie there and it would die, but Ellie clearly understands Tickle's habits a lot better and is keeping things much more honest.
I think Ellie's really good at protecting Zato.
Yeah.
Or protecting Eddie.
Absolutely. And protecting Zato from the not bottom one allegations on Twitter. That was your joke for the set. Enjoy it. Tickle, delay far slash to catch out the sort of round start button from Ellie.
Nice reaction.
Yeah.
I see far slash round start so infrequently from Eno that I'm always surprised when.
That's because the move is like 16 frames.
I was playing with Pinkran last night and he was saying he really likes it because it pulls the her hurt box back.
Yes, it is good for exactly that reason, and a lot of like common layer 2 options on round start, like when people do like walk back 2S type deal, you'll actually cover that with the FS. So keeping all these plus frames and yet it doesn't block that. Clever dash JS.
That's a hard situation. Tickle gets a lot of turns.
Yeah, once you have that many resources, you know, it's like every like 50 bar and 50 burst is a mix you have to block.
And the math just isn't there for you sometimes.
Yeah. Tickle great. Zato defense.
Oh my.
Tries to go for a charge, just
That's
does.
the second time.
But what if it hit though? Have you considered how cool it'd be if it hit?
The funny thing is, it wasn't a situation where like Tickle went for charge dust and then Ellie blocked it. Both the charge dusts have missed.
I think Wild Assault's probably too good to do this, but in the past, like in season 2, Tickle would do like S-stroke on block into Gold Burst. It would work too, is the thing. Like how do you block that?
I mean, it's the same thing as like last time we saw like Sin doing the second hit of Beak Driver into DP.
Yeah.
Doing DP on minus frames, good.
Yeah, but it's kind of like an unpunishable DP on minus frames. That gives you positive bonus.
Yeah.
Well, in the past, it gave you 100 meters, so
Yeah, it is kind of fucked up that Gold Burst is harder to punish than Blue Burst.
Gold Burst is -2. It's impossible to punish. You have to IB it. To
You have to IB it or
make
air,
it win.
or air block it at the right time.
The air block thing is kind of inconsistent, though.
There are setups that you can OS it in.
Ooh, that was such a tricky mix. Tickle blocked the first two, but Ellie knows and just goes for that nasty I'm nice type mix.
Ooh, nice IB.
Yeah, IB into the 2K to punish it. Frame trap on the 236H.
I love seeing just little things that like just make it super clear that both players know the matchup.
Oh yeah, these are, like I said, these players play a lot. Like they are knowers. They are confirmed knowers.
He knows.
Ooh, I kind of don't love that burst though, because Eddie wasn't on the screen.
If Ellie can get out of this, she'll have a good shot.
Yeah, that's a big if though. Tickle is not letting you out for free. Just keeping the pressure up. Finally closes out with the hover dash throw. That empty low option. Tickle up 2-0.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah, again, the far slash.
Walk back far slash wild soul.
Yeah. And HCL to kill Eddie.
Having Eddie again.
Doesn't block the tap dust.
Okay, no sword super and no Eddie. This is a decent chance for Tickle.
True, and she spends the meter right away on VRC, but gets hit, and that means you have the meter back to confirm with the RC. Get Eddie back now. No hard knockdown on the wall break, and Eddie's technically not back, but I mean, he's back. Yeah, good YRC, and yeah.
You just get to take a turn and cash out all that meter.
I always tried players for just not blocking for the 10 frames that YRC is minus, but that's one of those scenarios where if you actually just do the honest thing and block, like you are guaranteed losing a round.
You tried it me yesterday.
I know, I did. Yeah, because you have to, you fuzzy backdash, you don't backdash.
I was tried it.
Oh,
my.
calling out the 2S and 2H, that's so good.
2H is a weird normal.
It actually is. On a character like it's very interesting that she has this sort of slow but super powerful disjointed move.
How fast is it?
It is like 12 frames.
It's not even that slow.
It's not, and then that's part of the reason why it's so good. Oh yeah, goes for the fancy confirm and doesn't get it, but does get the gold burst out. This is a big chance for Tickle. Has the meter to go for the BRC reset. Yeah,
You get 2 shots there.
yeah, you do. You actually can almost get 3 if you go for the JSJD overhead as well, but that kind of is pushing it.
Oh, tries to 6P, probably Pierce?
Or Frog. It beats both, right?
I don't think that was a timing to beat Frog.
Really?
I think the Frog would have whiff punished.
Nah, you're underestimating how good 6P is.
True. 6P is kind of fucked up. Nice, running Eddie-less offense, trying to burn time. Ooh, runs into MLA.
Oh, yeah, right after Ellie burst too. That's one of those cheeky mixes where technically that move is minus, but it's so barely minus that if you press anything other than throw, if you press like 5P, that will lose the throw there.
Sorry, wait, which move?
After K-dive, after high K-dive.
Oh. I didn't know that. I've been pressing 5P.
You don't have throw protection there because technically is minus.
Yeah.
But it's like she's minus 2 or 3, and so if you press a 5P that is slower than like it's like 5 frames, that actually will lose to the 2-frame throw.
Ellie's getting a lot of burst back. Nice block on the 5D. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, good. Tickle's defense is so good in this matchup.
Why doesn't he block?
You have to give him a reason to block before he blocks.
Nice, getting the wall stick.
Wall slump. Yeah, you block the gold burst, but unfortunately blocking gold burst is not a punish.
It's still okay.
It's okay. I mean, it costs them the resource, and it gets hit by the last active
That
frame with the
sucks.
sword super. That sucks. That sucks.
Ellie committed the gold burst though. Has to go most of this round without burst. Really hard resource situation for Ellie. Tickle gets several tries.
Yeah, just immediately with the JHJD.
Oh, that was smart. Oh my god!
Back throw incident. Can she burn enough time on that Eddie gauge? She clearly can with that 6P, and has meter to back it up. You have to block so many mixes as Tickle to even have a chance back into this round.
Tickle having burst for Eddie here.
Yeah, it needs to use it.
K-dive.
Yep. You have to be aggressive, right? Because if you give Ellie a chance to do anything, she's just gonna RC to combo or immediately spend that on sword super.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where like positive bonus is gonna get them to having resources, so you just have a limited amount of time to just take a turn.
Yep. Tickle did the right thing, but just doesn't make the correct call in the offense at the end of the day. And
Again, these walk back far slides.
it's looking really good, yeah.
They're
Oh,
like,
Kills 82 looks really good as well.
that's usually not what whiff punishing a Xeno looks like.
That's true. But Tickle's been really pushing all of Eno's tools, right? Making use with stuff like HCL, PRC, round start, far slash, 5H frame trap. Just these unconventional Eno options. And that's what you need to do to really be the top player for your character in North America, which Tickle kind of is now, is making use of every single option available.
Ooh, I didn't expect that JK to hit.
Yeah, I didn't either. Okay, good respect just choosing the block there.
I kind of thought that would OTG.
Still though, we've been talking up Tickle, but Ellie has been making this comeback slowly and surely.
Wow, that movement.
She was down 2-0 at the start of this set, and now she's on the cusp of making the reverse 3-0 happen.
Ellie's been playing nothing but game 5 stats.
Yep, she's clutch. She's her. Oh, the RC doesn't hit Zato. It's okay. Ellie doesn't go for the guaranteed burst. Maybe just saving it for next round.
Yeah.
This is final round game 5. Another Ellie final round game 5.
She's been winning these all day. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nice use of deflect shield. I love seeing interactions like that that are like clearly rehearsed because of his familiarity with the matchup.
Yep. Tickle getting so much offense going. Like, Ellie has Eddie back, but she's on defense. She can't do anything with him.
Oh.
And yeah, BRC calls out your attempt to mash, and Tickle close it out. Zato no guts. Game 5. It's so close to the reverse 3-0. But as much as Ellie is her, Tickle is him. And he goes on to grand finals here at FGC number 11. And this is another truly P&W Classic we have coming up. Shoutouts to Ellie. That was a really incredible set. I always love to see what her Zato is cooking.
Huge grind of a run. So many
absolutely,
game 5s.
absolutely.
Like, definitely performing that well at the end against a really strong opponent. Impressive tournament endurance.
For sure. It's hard. People often underestimate the like physical and mental toll it takes to play a lot of sets in a bracket, but after you do a long run, you are exhausted. And Ellie has earned that and more with how well she was playing there.
People usually talk about like the mental game or like the stress and anxiety of competing in the sense of like, oh, I'm really nervous in this game 5 set because it's so close and it's so tense, as opposed to the effect that playing 5 game 5 sets in a row has on you, the effect that has on your play near the very end.
Yeah. Still though, again, Ellie, phenomenal job getting third. Props to her. We move on to our final set here at FGC 11. We've had 3 games. We've had many sets, but we finish off with an old P&W Classic bonus round odd toaster versus Bad Moon's Tickle Me Mauer.
I still feel weird like saying it. I'm so used to saying Tickle Me more because he never corrected me.
It is, yeah, it's pronounced Tickle Me Mauer. Real Tickle fans know. No sets found in their history. That it's because you've overloaded this system with the number of intense grand finals matches between these two players.
Do you know like who on average wins?
So for I would say for most of like early season 2 especially, it was very much in Odd Toaster's favor. That being said, starting late in season 2 and going into season 3, Tickle started very consistently winning these sets.
Gotcha. Especially with, oh my god, Route Start Wild Soul. That's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
You're talking about K-Def throw.
It's real. You have to know.
Is it 5-frame button that you?
I think you need a 4. You need a 3-frame button, right? Because it's -2. So -2, 2 frames for throw means 4 frames. They'll beat the 4-framers.
Ugh. You really need a 3-frame for that?
Yeah, I mean you just backdash though.
Oh, okay.
Just win the RPS.
Just win the RPS.
You failed to win the RPS. If you're not winning the RPS versus Tickle, you're not winning the set. I'm sorry, that's how it goes. Toaster putting on offense. Oh, doesn't get the full conversion.
Oh,
Will here. Tickle doing his classic K-dive shenanigans.
meterless 5D.
Yeah, I think that was almost certainly like a mistake.
Yeah.
But
Oh, nice throw. Hard situation for Toaster. Tickle's gonna make it to 50 and has burst. This is a lot of attempts. Tickle gets to take a lot of turns.
It's a solid 4 or 5 and just close it out with the throw right away.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Tickle really does use a lot of K-Dive.
It's a really good move. And Tickle is also banking on the fact that he understands the RPS around blocking it, hitting it, and whiffing it better than his opponents does. And
Yeah.
he is like right basically every single time.
Yeah, I feel like Tickle in general, like especially he's such a RPS intense or not intense. He's an RPSer for sure. But to do that well, you have to know all the RPSs.
Yeah.
And Tickle does.
Tickle is an RPS knower. The RPSers who aren't knowers just lose. They just die.
There's RPS doers and there's RPS knowers.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
both.
that's true, that's true, that's true. Both these players are RPS knowers, low-key.
Tickle's more of an RPS doer than Toaster.
Oh, the first Toaster pop we've seen here on stream.
Does he not have the
taking
damage?
full advantage of it. That was a crazy setup, knowing that you wouldn't kill and goes for the note instead to guarantee that you can't take advantage of the freeze frame on the mask return.
I'm surprised that Eno can't just kill Nago there. I guess.
Listen, it's a hard life for our girl. That's all I'm saying.
But they were in the corner.
Yeah, it's a hard life for our girl. You know, it happens to the best of us.
No, I'm looking at this. This is not hard life.
Guess the game here. Yep, you can't
this is
YRC.
everything.
You can't YRC. You can't backdash. You can't mash. You can't reversal. Tickle is saying you will block high on wake up or you will lose the game.
Can you deflect shield?
You can actually, yes. That being said, there might be an OS to cover that, but I don't think you can OS that and do all the other OSs that Tickle's doing.
Super wouldn't hit.
Yeah. Oh, goes for the burst bait. Toaster not falling for it. Doesn't
Oh my
block
God.
these MLAs.
If that was on stream, Tickle's counting out loud.
Oh, absolutely. Tickle loves to count out how many MLAs in a row he can do. Yeah. Toaster is just not ready for Season 3 Eno, it seems.
She's very different.
She is. She is. Showing the power of Season 3 Nagoriyuki here, though. This isn't going to kill, obviously, but still. Hard knockdown, low life, negative 120 blood. You have so much to spend as Toaster, and yeah, Tickle...
Just 2K2D.
Yeah. Tickle, listen, sometimes Tickle just doesn't block low. It happens to the best of us. You forget that you can hold one to negate damage from your opponent. like it's hard.
Yep. Tickle's doing it too. Tickle's IBing it first slash instead of IBFDing it. Ooh, nice frame trap.
Optimal
Nice
corner
combo.
Yeah.
There was a tweet I think from Kid Dracula when Tickle posted a oh my god, gets the Megalo.
The Megalovania to close out first set of grand finals here.
That's my favorite super in the game.
It's so sick. Yeah, and to note, like, Toaster kind of died in 2 combos there because they were on level 2 blood.
Yeah, immediately goes into the second set, by the way.
You take so much extra damage when you're level 2 blood. Oh, but yeah, double Fukio, a bit too greedy. Backdash incident. Both players just trying to backdash back throw. This is the strive I love. Neither player holding one.
Look how active that defense was.
Active defense from both players, but Toaster's defense was just slightly more active. That time Toaster does call out the RPS correctly on blocking K-Dive. Ooh. Ooh! That is not an easy combo to do, my friends.
Oh my god. They're missing so by just this much.
Deflect shield negates 1 Nick, but you have to hold 2 more thanks to that 100 meter. And yeah, spends it all to close out the round. Toaster's shown plenty of signs of life in this set so far and has a pretty commanding position in the corner here.
Yeah. Really dominant first set from Tickle, so it's on Toaster to make those adaptations.
For sure, but Toaster can do it. Toaster can do it like 100%.
Yeah.
If there's one player I have faith in, just in any fighting game, it is Toaster. Toaster's just a good fighting game player.
Wake up, Bullverse.
Backdashes 5 times. Oh no, you can punish them.
No combo. Does he not get a combo there? Last hit of forward dive?
No, you don't.
Okay, we have deflect shield. Yep.
Yeah, you cannot backdash there, unfortunately. The PRC just makes that a true punish.
The resource situation was just a little too difficult there. Like very initially spent the defect shield after that knockdown, then you just had nothing.
Yeah. It's just tragic, right? Because you're so close. Like, you feel like, I just need to get offense one time. But Tickle has so many resources, he's not going to let you do that.
Having that many resources and an OS for everything.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Toaster just holding the forward Fukio button opens up with the Tap Dust RC.
Gets a lot of blood back. Ooh, that was like a different version of the mix that he's been doing after wall break.
Yeah. BRC is a very powerful tool with a lot of
High profile is the 2K there. Oh my
Cluster is
gosh.
on the airport into the
Super.
Megalo. Watch this cutscene, my friend, because you're going to the next round. Toaster down another round here in game 2.
Is this gonna be a 6-0?
I certainly hope not. I mean, it's been a very fun 6-0 so far, and Toaster's put a lot of signs of life. But yeah, every clutch scenario just goes the way of Tickle. K-dive to punish. Goes for again that classic JD fuzzy killer.
Yeah, it's like
Oh yeah, mid small RC.
everyone this deep in the bracket's gonna know how to do like the basic fuzzy block. So JD's super strong.
Yeah. Okay, that does not OS burst actually. We found the one defensive tool Tickle has not OS'd.
Toaster did it.
Oh no, you can't do that. You can't do that. It doesn't work.
Oh,
Toaster taking advantage of Tickle's misstep, goes on the aggression, and it works out.
you get hit by that first far slash and you're like preparing yourself for the RPS or
Yep.
like trying to IBFD it, and you just get thrown. Nice. Nice.
Tick throw at the JK. Another fancy setup. Tickle's got setups on setups, and Toaster's not having none of that. 5P. But yeah, that's a really common scenario where people try to do something aggressive after the scrap situation. This is Toaster's chance.
Has resources. Oh, tries to call out the YRC. Gets there.
It's the YRC, but no kill. That was such not a good punish.
Has White Wild Assault.
Baits the 5P.
Get him pop. Oh my god.
That was a pop. That was a pop. Literally, look at the blood. Look at the blood. It's
Toaster popped.
Toaster popped, but they didn't pop. They won the round first.
Huge comeback there. Statement. Not getting blown out in this grand finals.
Yeah, no 6-0. Possibly no win for Tickle even.
Nice YRC.
Yeah. You have to really call it the YRC and not go for mix Xeno there, because of the distance on the note Oki.
But for what's worth, it was
Yeah,
hard because Toaster was at high blood. Oh my god, calls out the backdash.
Yeah. Tickle, very good awareness too, because they had the note going to hit Toaster and pilots the note up so it doesn't hit and gives you a better punish on the blood pop.
Good awareness.
Yeah.
I think that was failed dive.
It happens more than you think, okay? Core circles are hard. That's all I'm saying.
I know my core circles.
Tickle's a Smash player. Tickle's a Smash player. You know core circles are hard.
One of us.
One of us. Actually, both these players are Smash players originally. Fun fact.
This whole stream brought to you by Smash players.
Both these commentators, Smash players. Both these players, Smash players. Our stream runner, not a Smash player, but it's okay.
RTO.
Rob's not a Smash player.
I am my own TO.
Oh, okay. Leffen, Smash player. In case you didn't know.
I feel like the FGC is pretty aware of that one.
Leffen actually got a second today at Brussels Challenge.
I saw that. Playing ABBA
Playing all ABBA except for the last 2 games of Grands for Happy Chaos.
against Slash.
Yep.
Just these 5 H's.
Hey, it's a good button.
Let me look at Tickle. Tickle's risk is still going down from those 5 H's.
True, though, unfortunately, it gives you extra meter.
Yeah. The amount of meter you get when you're at like full risk is insane.
It's crazy. That's why all those crazy like YouTube only combos are done with full risk. You get so much meter.
Yeah. Well, also
Yeah.
you get a different kind of counter hit.
That's true. No, but they're done when like the person doing the combo has full risk too.
Well,
You get a lot more meter.
you can't set them differently in Strive.
That's true, yeah. You know what? Fair point. Tickles looks so good. Tickle lost that game 2 of Grands, and other than that, Grands reset. Other than that, it's just been so dominant.
Just locked in. Tickle has so many resources, cashes them
PRC
all out.
Megalo posted on Twitter, Daru Ino, where you at?
That's the kind of clip that you only post on Twitter because it won the tournament. That won the tournament.
Winning with PRC Megalo, that is such a swag way to win.
You gotta feel good about that one. You feel so cool after you do that.
Oh yeah.
You win the tournament with PRC Megalo, you feel so cool.
Every Megalo feels good, and PRC Megalo is
To
an
win the
extra
tournament.
spicy one to put onto our tournament. Tickle doing the loser run. Who did Tickle lose to in winners actually?
It was
Ellie, right? Or Odd Toaster. So Tickle lost 3-0 in winners semis to Odd Toaster, but gets his revenge, winning grand finals 6-1. Incredibly dominant showing.
really dominant
fun
after
sets.
losing to that player in winners.
Really fun set though. I really enjoyed what both players brought out.
We got to see some cool things from both sides.
Yeah. We got to see some awesome games across all of our top 8. You know, congrats to Tickle for winning it. Toaster, incredible showing for second. Who was our third place? Was it Gwen?
It was Ellie.
Ellie, yes. Ellie third. Gwen in fourth, I believe. And then we had a few players in fifth. And I'm forgetting everyone. But anyway, thank you for watching FGC number 11, Strive, top 8. This has been an awesome tournament. I hope you had a good time watching. I hope you always enjoy tuning into FGC for all the great games we have. Huge shout-outs again to Leon Ultra,
Let's
our
go,
stream
Leon.
runner. Everyone
That's
clap,
my stream runner.
clap, clap.
That's my stream runner.
That's my stream runner, baby.
That's my stream runner.
And that's my TO, my co-commentator, Boat. Boat, plug yourself.
Next FGC, I don't think we have a date yet, but we're doing one in June. I'm hoping to get Canada and Oregon to show up again, because last FGC was one of my favorite tournaments ever, so I want to get everyone in the PNW together again. And follow me on Twitter, an actual Boat. Okay.
And I've been Mars. Don't follow me, I don't deserve it. Bye.